Hey, you know you fine, everybody. You know you fine. Mic check, mic check. Oh, we strong. We strong. We strong. We strong. Strong signal out here, man. Wherever the fuck I'm at. Hey, look. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question real quick? As I'm thinking about it, right? Can you guys be honest about this though, right? Because I know for a fact, I know we live in a new time, right? So I'm just trying to see something because of a very interesting back and forth took place between me and another gentleman a couple of days ago, right now. So, you know what? You could tell who's new in the space, right? Because they come in like the new guys, the new girls. They come in, right, and they come in with the old talking points that we talked about 7, 8 years ago, right? And it's not for us to act like we just so above the shit, man. You know, we entertain it. A lot of times we are engaged in it, right? Because I think we feel like now we're the actual teachers. It's kind of like on a different world, right? When you got Dwayne Wayne and all them, and you had Ron and Whitley. But let's say they was the students and then they became the professors and shit like that, right? Yeah, kind of like on that kick. Hold on for a second. My question, well, just based on the conversation that happened the other day, me knowing who's new in the space, they come in, they want to get their voice heard, so therefore they come and they actually say things that's going to get the attention of the people. So they'll come in and they'll come in with some goddamn conviction, right? They'll come in with a little conviction and they'll swear up and down they making a hell of a point, but it's like, nigga, we've heard that. We heard that already, man. You got to come a little tougher than that, right? Because we already know how to rebut that type of shit, man. What up, Daniel Barry? How you doing? So you got men and women that'll come in and they'll actually say what's on their heart because maybe something just happened to them or is new, and now they just want to get their voice out here, and they know that getting out here either speaking against the opposite gender in a certain way would get the attention. What up, Johnny boy? What up? So I'm talking, right? Well, not talking. We going back and forth. Me and the guy going back and forth on Tay panel. And my thing is, the first time you hear a man come in and they say that when it comes to baby making, getting a woman pregnant, that you try to put that on the woman because you want to blame her for allowing a certain type of guy to enter inside of her and get her pregnant and all that kind of shit, right? And if you got a guy's trying to argue down because he don't want to ever see the man or the male as the more accountable one because of simply she was giving him, or she was giving it up, or she was throwing herself at him, so therefore he had to oblige, he had to go for it, he couldn't deny it, knowing that pregnancy starts with men, it don't start with women. The thing they be making me goddamn look at, not even just all the men, dog, right? But we talking about black men, right? The thing that get me fucked up over black men is that, nigga, they swear that it's always a woman's fault for why they get caught up in a trick bag with a woman. It's like they swear they want it to be the woman's fault all the time, man. And my thing is, Men get women day started, man, for the most part, dog. We do. It's like a lot of this shit be going on, man, between men and women is started by men, dog. Women can get things going, yeah, but there's certain natural things that take place with women that men get started. And pregnancy is the one of them, right? Pregnancy for sure, right? Being a guy who actually want a family and you actually want a woman to be your woman, dog, and you want to get something going, bro. Yeah, that's another thing that can get a woman going, bro. Like having an interest in a woman and wanting something with her is going to get her going too. Actually, like that's why when you look at when you hear people say that women are so attention hungry and shit like that, right? That the first guy who will call them pretty or fine or whatnot, they take heat to that and they get weak and they just gravitate to them type of guys because it's like, oh, for real, you call me fine, you think I'm pretty? Oh shit. You getting the goddamn broad started, my nigga. So so my thing is when it comes to the simple reproduction, right, that take place between men and women, if a man thinks that a woman can't flip it back on him, even if she wanted it from him and she just wanted to have sex with him and she didn't want him to use a condom and all that, right? What I'm asking, can a guy turn down the pee, turn down the pussy without being viewed gay? Because we know as men that actually is what the response that women tend to give a guy who can turn down pussy, man. All right, what up, Candy Cane, sweetheart? What up? Candy Cane, I'm asking. Because I'm having a conversation. If you didn't catch Tay Tay shit the other day, me and this guy, your boy, or her boy, the 18 letter, we going back and forth, me, him, and I am. And me and I am trying to tell this guy, like, look, bro, if you're not ready to have a baby, it don't matter how much of a woman throw herself at you. You don't have to have sex with her, and you don't have to have sex with her unprotected. Therefore, anytime she get pregnant, nigga, it's on you. You the reason why she got pregnant. It don't matter if she was coming on you, pressing you, sweating you, begging you, whatever the fuck it may be, shaming you, whatever the fuck it may be. Nigga, if you go there and you get her pregnant, it's gonna be on you. She can flip it back on you and put it all on you because it is all on you. It started with you, nigga. You can't act like it's on her. And the guy, in the cold part about it, the guy was trying to convince himself, but he trying to convince us and saying that we know we this and we that because we not hearing what he's saying. He just swaying up and down. They yell, man, but what about the women though? Do they get any type of responsibility for this shit? Nigga, you telling me, they can just like come on to niggas and shit like that and throw it at niggas and all that and can fuck any nigga they want and they end up pregnant and they can blame me for that shit? I'm like, nigga, yo, that's how it works. That's a double standard. Double standards are gender bias. I mean, it falls in the favor of some gender, one gender over the other. When it comes down to a woman can throw herself at you, and still, if you get her pregnant, bro, she can still play you like as if you did this shit, and everybody gonna go along with it. No one care that she was hitting you up in the middle of the night and wanting to come through, right? And begging to see you, nigga. It don't even matter. It don't matter if you actually go there, get her pregnant. Just know as a man, bro, you get her pregnant, her ass can goddamn flip the script. She can put you on child support. She can do all them things to you, man. And if you knew you wasn't ready for that, nigga, if you know as a man your ass was not ready for them problems, nigga, you didn't have to necessarily go there. And if you think you can't turn down a woman, well, in the day's time, you actually can and not be shamed. And even though some people might try to shame you, though, at the end of the day, it don't work like it did maybe 10 or 15 years ago, right? Yeah. That was one of them tactics that women use, nigga, heavily. It's like, nigga, you niggas been chasing the pee this whole time. And if she's denying you, pretty much keeping you in mind or whatnot, or let's say, just don't want to fuck with you, but let's just say now, she's not at the point where she wants you to come see about it, right? and you saying nah, or let's say she coming on you, hugging on you, kissing on you, being seductive towards you, and you kind of turn that shit down because you just don't want those problems, nigga. You know you a man who don't like wearing condoms, so therefore you don't want the issue of potentially getting a phone call or a text saying that she's late. You can't cry like a hoe and say, damn, fuck, man. Bitch, man, goddamn, man, I ain't want no baby, nigga. You tripping, man, what the fuck? You can't do no shit like that. But if you as a man believe that you can't turn down pussy, right? All because you fear being shamed. If you feel that you're going to become the laughing stock of the city, you're going to become the laughing stock of the school, of the job. Because women do have a thing. They do have a way of making you feel stupid as hell for like turning down some pussy, bro. They'll fuck around and make you feel like, nigga, you didn't want no pussy, nigga. Oh, nigga, you shaming her for wanting to give you some, nigga. You turned down some pussy, nigga. You gay, nigga. You bad for the other team. What you do? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, they can make you feel bad to where you have to prove your manhood, dog. Say red pill men always blame women for having babies, right? You're making too much sense. This is what I'm saying, though. It's not about me making sense. I'm just calling it for what it is, though. Candy Cane, sweetheart. The guy 18 letter. And shout out to that brother, man. Me and him, we had a nice little intense back and forth, man. Man, that nigga, he understood what I was saying. That nigga understood what I was saying in the end. But my thing is, bro, you're not gonna be able to. You can't give that. Because he was asking. He said, so we just gonna absolve all the women of the responsibility of getting pregnant. I'm like, nigga, in the case of her getting pregnant, yeah, you can absolve her from that, right? Because her getting pregnant started with the man. No matter how you put it, it's like, however you put it, it's gonna come back to the man getting her pregnant, right? It's like, however you put it, whatever scenario you get, it's gonna come back to, he got her pregnant, though. He got her pregnant, bro. He got her pregnant. He got her pregnant. He got her pregnant. Any scenario you give, it can be all the woman. All right? It don't even have to be the man trying to come at her. It could be just the women coming to him. And he get all these goddamn women pregnant. He gave the scenario of a guy he know with 4 baby mamas and shit like that, right? All right. All those women came with him, throwing it at him. He fucked. He got them all pregnant. And that's where it come to that. He got them all pregnant. That's what I'm saying, though, right? That's what we saying. My bad, I ain't even be smacking in your ear, my bad. Hold on. I'm eating some of these, haven't had some of these in a while. I stopped by Busey, right? Busey in Kentucky. Well, they call it Bucky, right? You know, they're supposed to be calling it Bucky because the beaver, but it's Busey, right? And I ain't been to Busey in a minute, man. In like 2 years, 3 years. Well, no, 2022. And I took my mother to Uvalde, Texas, after that school shooting. And we stopped on I-10 heading towards San Antonio. That's the last time I've been inside one of them hoes, man. And I must admit, I spent like $90-some in that bitch. I'm like, damn, $90, what the fuck? I think about all that shit. So my bad. What I'm saying, though, Candy Cane, I'm eating them beaver nuggets. That shit tastes like some in between Cracker Jack and some Pops, the Pops, the corn pop cereal and shit. It's a little sweeter than the corn pop cereal, though. You know what I mean? So we're getting back to what I'm saying. What up, B-Ty? What up? We're getting back to what I'm saying, though, man. Look, I'm arguing with this nigga. I'm like, bro, why we got to argue about this shit, man? Now, if you saying women having sex with men and they just, you know, the men protecting themselves, right? And you saying these women just going around just fucking these different men and they potentially be catching STDs and shit like that, then now you might can put that on a woman, though. You might can say, okay, y'all going around fucking too many guys to where, look, you end up catching gonorrhea. Or you call syphilis, you call herpes, you call motherfucking BV. You caught HPV. All right, we ain't talking about HIV and AIDS, man. I don't want to go that far. But if you want to say, if y'all going around just recklessly fucking different niggas every week, man, and these niggas dick ain't clean, they dirty dick niggas, bro, and they giving you STDs in the process, that's totally different from you getting pregnant. So we talking about a whole baby coming in the world compared to you actually getting a disease, which is worse than a baby. But now you can put the blame on women in that case, right? And say, y'all shouldn't be fucking all the different dudes, if that's the case, right? Because these niggas ain't going to the doctor, they not getting checked out, and you catching STDs and shit. What the fuck is that about, right? But he didn't keep it on that. He talking about the baby making. I'm like, nigga, if you talking about baby making, it's gonna be with the man, bro. All the time. I don't give a fuck. You can call me a simp, nigga. I'll be that. Anti-gravity, what up, boy? Long time, man. Long time, bro. Long time. Long goddamn time, man. So I'm asking to you ladies, though, man. Can a nigga turn down a pussy without being called gay? Anti-gravity, I'm asking you, can you turn down some box and don't have to worry about a woman calling you gay? Like, would you feel gay? Would you feel ashamed? Would you feel like you need to step up or you need to show your sexual prowess? And do you feel like your manhood would be tested, nigga, if you know you don't like wearing condoms for one, and if you know that, okay, you're not a bad looking guy, you know that women do find you attractive or they actually might want to hit you up and want to come where you at, right? Can you turn it down and say, nah, I'm good, man. I'm gonna catch you another time, man. I can't, or fuck with you. Or do you gotta fuck her, man? Just to stay in good standings with the black community. You know what I mean? Can she say she got turned down? Oh, Candy Cane. What happened? Oh, what you doing? Hold on. This happened before? No. I tell her, take a hike, man. Condom non-negotiable. Hey, listen, man. My thing is this, though, right? You as a man, me, I got 2 children, 1 biological child, right? Had a bunch of women pregnant at one point, right? All right. Not proud of all that. So I could have had 4 baby mamas. I could have had all these damn kids. I mean, I'm just saying, my thing is, that's nobody's fault but mine. And the reason why I haven't had any more kids now, because I realized when I was 23, 24, 25, that I wasn't doing this shit right. This shit wasn't done right. And I'm not saying I ain't been with women since 24, because that's a goddamn lie. I know I have. All right. But now I ain't gonna say it's been with condoms and shit. But my thing is, I made in my mind after I had my daughter that, look, any woman I have sex with, if I go inside unprotected, I'm not gonna trip out if she called me and tell me she's pregnant, right? So I expect that to happen. Okay? So it's to the point now where I don't even want to have sex with you. I wouldn't even want to fuck with you if I can't picture you being the mother of my child. Like, as I'm going with you, nigga, or me just looking at you, me being around you, me kicking it with you, if I just can't get a sense that, okay, could she be the mother of my child, right? Could I actually get her pregnant? Could I actually have a baby with her? Could she call me and tell me she's pregnant? And would I be mad about that shit? And if I feel like, man, I wouldn't even trip out if she called me and tell me she's pregnant, bro. You know what I mean? That's when I'll consider going inside you raw. I'll do the first time with a condom. That's cool. But after getting to know you, after we had that first or second time we get it in, bro, if it's all right, if it's cool, I'm not saying it's right when it comes to me not marrying you or me not, being with you like that. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. Just based on our sexual interaction, our chemistry, just us getting along, I don't know how it would be 5 years from now. But if I'm gonna go inside you raw, you best believe I am not gonna be tripping if you call me and tell me you're pregnant. I am not gonna be mad at the world. I am not, because I don't feel like I should be getting pussy like that and trying to cheat the life process by thinking I'm so goddamn player and so slick and so cool to where I can just be fucking, and yet I don't deal with, not gonna say consequences, but the not the consequences, what the word I'm looking for, right? The inevitable that goes with having unprotected sex, man. I don't want to play the game like as if I could just be fucking, and then I get mad when a woman tell me she's pregnant. It's like, what, nigga? I'm going in raw, nigga. I ain't pulling out none of that shit. Come on, man. What up, T-Tot? What up, Terrell? What up? You say it was a friend, brother. Oh, shit. You say he ain't want to mess up the friendship, you know, but yeah, man, I feel on that. I feel on that, dog. Now, don't get me wrong, though, because I know the whole point of having, so you saying it was your homegirl, right, brother? So look, see, that's the whole point of having a sister. This is some ghetto ass shit I'm about to say, man. Now, listen. We all know having a sister around your age, whether she's a little older, a little younger, whatever the fuck, we know at a certain point, that's the perks of having a goddamn sister, man, as a man. Is to be able to have sex with her goddamn friends, man. Like straight the fuck up. Like, nigga, it's just understood that, nigga, if I got a sister, like I say, I'm 39, right? If I got a sister 40, 37, 38, 40, right? I'm just saying, nigga, it would have been mandatory at one point for me to fuck all her goddamn friends, bro. It would just be like, okay, what's the point of being a brother? What's the point of having a sister, nigga, and you ain't getting in with her goddamn friend? But just depending on who's who, you might not want to go there with certain people because you don't want to really fuck that up, man. Because let's say we know having sex, man, is evil, dog. Having sex is dirty, bro. And it's like people have dirty intentions for why they do it. So my thing is, if she's a damn good girl, man, you really might not want to touch her. And you know what's so crazy about that? Because a lot of good girls be thinking like, why the fuck niggas don't want to touch me? Like you have women or young girls would think like, okay, well, what's wrong with me? Why the fuck these boys don't want to fuck with me? Why they want to fuck with her? And the young girls don't understand that it's a certain energy, it's a certain aura, it's something evil about this shit, man. Not every time though, right? We talking about the ones who get all the attention, right? The girls who get all the attention from boys and shit. It ain't good attention, bro. Like, can you tell a good girl that shit? No, because she just wants the attention. Because she feel like she's cute. She feel like she dressed nice. She feel like she's all right. Like, why in the hell boys don't thirst after her the way they thirst after these other girls, right? So it's different factors, right? So let's say if a girl have a bunch of male protection around her and the boys know that, boys may not want to fuck with her because of that. And that sounds fucked up, don't it? If she's not really on some hoe shit, like some freak hoe shit to where it's like she's willing to go today or go within a week, boys may not want to fuck with her. Like you got boys ain't willing to wait a month for getting no sex, man. Men ain't willing to wait that long to get no goddamn sex, right? If she just too much of a bad bitch, niggas might want to humble her motherfucking ass, all right? So niggas might want to get her hooked on his dick, right? Because she might think she just too full of herself. So the only way to really get her off that high is to fuck the shit out of her real good, right? And make her down bad over you. That's also, you know what I mean? That's a motive. When it comes to the good girl, man, it's like, man, go on ahead, man, before I do it to you, nigga. I don't want to do it to you. Just me. Just me. You. What up, just me? What, he not a yag. Nah, he not a yag. He said he want to friendship. You know? Yeah, he not a yag though. Hold on. Nah, bro, don't do that. I'm gonna go raw on a chick. You committed a long-term relationship. Mad facts. Marriage. If your children have a right to commit it to parent household, as facts. Where rule was there a female you was cool with that you didn't want to sleep with, but want to smack one of her friend? A female cool. Yeah, I get well, you know, we did that shit. I did like twice, man. I probably fuck about two. That's a goddamn homegirl, man. Like, it's like, and the reason why that happened, let me tell you why it happened. One of them was, when I used to go to like a family member house, right? It was a girl who used to stay next door. We was all young, like 21. The girl about 20. She had like a sister. So let's say I messed with her. Me and her, we messed around. And it was a friend of hers, right, that she introduced me to. Because me and her, we just fucked around on some GP shit. It wasn't even personal. It was just like, what's up? And we just did our thing. And then she introduced me to a goddamn friend. And then me and her friend started fucking around. That's one time. And another time was at school. I was in a community college, and it was just one chick I was talking to at the school. And it was another chick I was talking to on Facebook. Come to find out they knew each other. They was real good friends. I didn't know that. And they told each other about me, man. And what happened was I messed with one of them first. And after that, the one at school heard about it, and she let me goddamn come through. And I'm like, well, goddamn, that's crazy. That's like 2009, back in those days, right? So it ain't like that now. Now, I'm not saying now, nigga, I can't, look, we can still do that shit now, though, man. I'm going now, bro. If it's homegirls who want to go, nigga, I'm going to go. If we go together, nigga, we'll go some threesome shit together, nigga. I ain't tripping. But, we ain't on that. What I'm saying, though, is this, all right? When y'all want it, just me, Terrell, Candy Cane, B-Tie, when you really want it, and a nigga turn you down, or you telling me you not, your first response is not gonna be like, nigga, you on some gay ass shit. This some gay shit, bro. Like, what kind of motherfucking discipline, like, do you expect for a nigga to practice dick discipline on your watch? Come and tell you about a man, though, right? When women are going around doing they freak hoe ass shit, a nigga who's supposed to be up next, he do not want you to all of a sudden find God, you know what I mean, on his watch. He gonna be like, hold up, man, hold up, my nigga, no. Hold on, man. It was my time to come through. Nigga, I done seen videos of you throwing the shit out of niggas, bro. You telling me, man, you can't tell me you done found God, man. I'm gonna give you an example, man, right? I'm looking at Atlanta street interviews, right? Atlanta street interviews with that dude Marcus, right? And it's a chick on there who's real cute. She got a little sex appeal to her, man. Like, she ain't bad looking. Her name is I think her name is West Indy, some shit like that. West Indy. That's her name, right? So she mentioned that she had her OnlyFans, though, right? And I didn't ever look at it until I'm looking at something, and I'm like, is that old girl? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that's old girl. So I typed the name in and shit, and I'm looking at her goddamn video, and she had a train ran on, had a threesome, my bad, had a threesome. And the way she was giving head to this one nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is that? Exactly. But look, I'm looking at her today on the wall, on YouTube, or yesterday, and she was in church. Of course, it was Easter, though, right? But I'm like, man, don't pull that nigga, you going to church type shit on me, my nigga. Like, don't do that, my nigga. But it was a little situation between her and that dude Marcus, because they had fucked around and she claimed that he gave her something. And I'm like, man, look, man, if Rue come around, dog, if Rue come through, don't pull that you going to church ass shit with your boy, my nigga. You got me fucked up, man. What up? What Jasmine say? Dang, I've been married so long. All right, I never had that. Exactly, you been married. How long you been married, Jasmine? How long you been married? Let me guess, man. Over 20 years, though, right? Or under 20 years. This shit too goddamn sweet, man. Eating these nuggets. 17 years, my God. That's 2008, 2007, 2008. All right. Hey, look. Look, man, let me tell you something, right? Getting back to the conversation what I was saying, right? 2009, okay? So I'm talking to this guy also, right? I'm taking to a panel about the black community, where it failed, right? And my thing is with the guys who, they come in and they don't want to take the accountability for why things are fucked up, I have a hard time talking to them because I'm trying to tell them, that, look, I am a living testimony, man, I'm a living testimony of trying to turn your life around little by little to where now you start seeing results. And it's only started because a lot of you guys have known me on here for a while. So I wasn't on this shit 2 and 3 years ago, right? And I've always had the mindset, but I just wasn't putting things to action. So right now, when I understood what I could do, you know what? My mother introduced me. She told me, Russell, you ever thought about just driving trucks, man, right? And I told my mom, I said, you know what, man? I totally apologize to you because I swear to God, as much times I've seen these trucks on the road, as long as I've been fucking driving, and I love driving all over the goddamn country, I said, I don't know why in the hell I done missed out on my calling these many years by not doing what I really love to do. And yet, don't have to do it too long. Just make enough money to where I can do something different. Oh shit. Mahogany? Mahogany sent me a, what the fuck? Mahogany. Did Mahogany send me a cash out? Somebody sent me a, hold on, somebody sent me a cash out. Mahogany Roots? Mahogany, Mahogany, Mahogany. You in the chat? Oh shit, you sent me a, what the, hold on, man. What the fuck going on, man, in the world, man? You sent me a cash out, man. What we doing? Man, look, thank the Lord and thank you. Appreciate that, man. What we doing out the blue with the cash? What the hell, man? You trying to, man, you can't pull a rule on rule, man. That's my shit. Y'all let me do this shit. Let me unexpectedly hit motherfucking people cash out out the blue when you at the store and you don't know I know you at the store, which I don't know. I'm just assuming. Or I'm thinking you doing something and I hit you with 100. Nigga, let me do that, man. Now I'm fucking with you, Mahogany. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. God damn, like that just, shit popped up out the blue, man, when I'm talking. People give me a cash out, man. Man, listen, man. Listen, I'm thankful for that. Thank you for that, for real. Appreciate that. Man. Candy say, so let me ask a question, right? The woman you showered with, right? But then smashed. Did she accuse you of being a yag? Nah, it wasn't. Nah, she didn't accuse me of being no yag because it was more of a, it was like we just take, it was like, all right, it was like we just took a shower together, right? It wasn't intended for me to try to, you know what I mean? Like I understand. Listen, I understand some guys would took that shit and be like, yeah, I'm about to go in here and try to get some. But it's like, okay, we was actually taking a shower together, man. You get what I'm saying? So like it's like compartmentalizing certain things, right? Let's just say if I go on a date with a woman for the first time, if it's no plans on having sex, not saying we don't know what's gonna happen later on, but if I kind of make it in my mind that, man, we don't need to even have sex today, bro, like maybe the next time, because since I got a good feel of you, you got a good feel of me, I'm gonna think about this shit and I'm gonna wanna come see you even more. And I can't wait to see you in about 2 weeks or whatnot, right? And then the next time it'll be natural. So I'm always big on delayed gratification and building up the momentum so it can be good. Because I'm gonna give you an example, right? All right, you got times to where you can just try to have sex with somebody and the timing just not right. And it's not a good experience, right? Let me give you an example, right? So me and my ex-gal a long time ago, we was kind of going through all this shit. And I was depressed. I was sad, bro, because we wasn't fucking around like that. I was really hurt, really sad. She was hurt, but I was hurt too. I couldn't even play football. I was on a flag football team. Couldn't even really play football like the way I wanted to because I was just so hurt. You know what I mean? And I tried to make myself feel better by trying to go mess with a woman I was talking to on Facebook, right? And then when I went out there, I drove way across town to go and see this woman. And when I was there, dog, man, I'm touching on her, I'm hugging on the woman, kissing on that shit. But I'm like, man, my stomach, dog. I was like, man, my stomach, I am not in them. I said, look, dog. I said, let me come back. I'm gonna come back later. I said, I'm not in the mood for this shit. I said, I don't even feel. And she, I didn't want her to feel like it was her. It was more like, man, I'm not in the right space of mind. I ain't in the right frame of mind to be trying to do anything, bro. I'm really hurt. I'm really fucked up, man. And that's how I knew then. At that moment, that was like 2007, 2008, around that time. I knew at that moment that if I'm not happy, if I'm sad and depressed, bro, I'm not going to perform. So therefore, I always made sure that whenever I get in with a woman, I got to be somewhat happy, somewhat feeling good, man. Energized, feeling good. Because if I'm depressed, let's say if somebody done died, God forbid anybody die around me, man. But if I'm sad, if I'm stressing about some shit, bro, I don't need to be trying to have sex, bro. And I don't think no man need to. It's not going to be good, bro. You're going to be like, your mind going to be like times I done been to court and shit. Nigga done been to court, don't know what the fuck I'm about to get. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't finna be trying to fuck nothing on this shit. I'm too fucked up worried about, like it was one time I was in jail in 2013. I spent like a couple days in jail, right? And we was in this room and this dude, I wait for my lawyer to come in, and there's one guy talking about how he was about to do 30 years, man. And that shit right there depressed me just right there alone. That shit had me sad in a month. I was in there for a few days and I heard that shit. I said, this nigga about to do 30 years, man. Man, hell no, dog. And I was in court one day on some bullshit between me and my child mother, right? And they got dismissed. But it was one guy who, he did some shit, and yet we was all in the court, quiet in the motherfucker, right? And what happened was the prosecutor was asking for life for this guy, right? And I ain't never heard this shit in real time. On TV, yeah, but in real time. And when I seen the judge, he fucked around and said, "Yeah, you saying life? Okay, yeah, I'm looking to sentence you to life." I'm looking like, life? I said, motherfucker, get life? It was me and a Mexican dude sitting right next to each other. We looked at each other like, life? Like, that shit had my heart dropping, bro. I'm like, I ain't never, and this is like when I was younger, right? I'm like, life? What the fuck, nigga? That shit just kind of, it turned my stomach, so I ain't trying to fuck nothing after hearing this shit. I'm like, man, this motherfucker might try to give me life on this shit, but they dismissed my shit though, right? Motherfucker talking about life. Hell no, bro. I'm like, life? A nigga say you about to do 30 years in front of me? 30, you about to do 30 years, my nigga? Life? I ain't trying to get no pussy after that, bro. I wouldn't try to hit no woman up trying to fuck. Even if I got my shit dismissed, I wouldn't even want to try to have sex with nobody, because I'm like, that shit right there depressed the fuck out of me, man. And I remember one time, me and my cousin was chopping it up right long time ago, and it was some partners he had in these apartments he used to stay in when he was young, and I knew them niggas too, right? And these niggas for some reason went out on a robbery spree around Houston, dog, on some bullshit, on some crash shot shit around 2000. It's had to be like 2005, 2006, man. These niggas went around Houston, was on some bullshit, dog, and them niggas all got like 40-something years, dog. And then when I was looking it up online, me and my cousin was on the phone talking. He said, man, look up so-and-so name, man. How many years that nigga got, bro? And I said, that nigga supposed to be getting out 2055 or some shit. Like, that nigga say, man, what you talking about, dog? He said, look at somebody else's name. And I looked at the other dude's name, and I said, this nigga, his shit like 2050. That nigga said, man, come on, man. Hell the fuck no, bro. And then he just hung the phone up, dog. And then we talked later. He said, man, that shit drained the fuck out of me, man. It was like 2005, 2006. And then he heard his partners about to do all that time, and we're gonna get out to like 2000 motherfucking 50 something, bro. He said he was just depressed hearing that shit. He couldn't even do shit but go to sleep on that, man. Yeah, that shit does depress you, dog, and you ain't trying to get no pussy. You ain't trying to fuck nothing, man. You like, look, nigga, I ain't fucking nothing, man. I am straight. You understand what I mean, man? Hell no, nigga. I ain't trying to, man, look, I don't want no woman touching me, man. Don't come around me, man. I am not. Nigga, my motherfucking partner got 50 fucking years, dog. These niggas I was raised with got 50 years in the penitentiary. Man, hell no, dog. Hell, nigga talking about life in front of me in the courtroom and shit. Motherfucker tell me he getting 30 years. Man, look, man, listen, y'all need to go on about y'all way on this one. I am good. I am not in the motherfucking mood to be touched on. I ain't fit touch on shit. Look, man, all right. Motherfucking. So now, what I'm saying, it ain't always good to try to fuck it up the momentum too soon with you and a woman, right? So even if I take a shower with a woman, candy cane, if me and you shower together, candy cane, I'll let you wash my whole body back, look at my whole motherfucking body, my nigga. You can get turned on all day, man. But if it ain't for us to fuck around, I promise you, I'll wash you down like a motherfucker, right? I swear to God. You understand what I mean? Get you clean. And if it ain't the moment to do it, I promise you, that memory of me and you in the goddamn tub together, dog, it's gonna fuck around, be on our minds until we get it in. And I come back a whole month. I'll be driving around this bitch and be like, look, babe, Candy, I'm about to pull in. I'm about to pull up in Gary, dog. I be in Gary like a motherfucking about an hour, my nigga. I'm gonna fuck around. Listen, bro, come outside, dog. Come outside. Tell me where to go, man. I'm gonna be there. You show up, man. That's it. Now, I bet you go. You ain't gonna say you looking at my motherfucking body, my nigga, and then get turned on by that. And I fucked around, denied the pussy, man. And you telling me, man, you ain't fucked up about this shit. To where when I come through, I be like, look, man, I'm about to run through Gary. It's gonna be a little traffic though, but hey, tell me where to pull up at, and you pull a hotel room, whatnot. How much it cost? 200, man. 100 a night. What up, man? Look, man, I'll give you the money to pay for that shit, nigga. I'm gonna come in that whole time, and your ass just be right there in the bed waiting on nigga, man. That's it. You understand what I'm at? I'm on some shit like that for real. Delayed gratification. Rule is based on delayed gratification. The thrill is gone away. Just me. So I'm talking to this guy on Tay Tay shit, right? Y'all need to go to Tay Tay channel and subscribe, cause her shit be lit. We be on that motherfucker lit. Brownie shit be lit. Tay Tay shit gonna be lit, right? So I'm telling this guy, right, look, in case of marriage, what you saying, just me, you being married 17 years. Now I wanna ask y'all this, right? Cause the women didn't say nothing cause they agree. You know, they don't be wanting to agree with niggas sometimes, but they agree. So they get quiet. They agreeing. I told this guy, I said, look, the black community is fucked up because of us, man, right? So that's why I gave the example of when I decided to change this shit around and took accountability that the reason why life is around me and everything around me is all fucked up because my big grown ass is sitting right here letting this shit go to waste, nigga. It ain't nobody, it ain't my mother fault, my baby mama fault, my kid, it ain't nobody fault, nigga. With my mindset, right? How I think, how I go about doing shit, nigga, I'm sitting in this motherfucker just trying to point the finger at who? And shit is getting all fucked up because of me. And I can't blame nobody, bro. It's all fucked up because of me. Because when I started getting on my shit, everything around me started getting better. Not just for me. We talking about everything. Even people who I don't necessarily fuck with. Shit started getting better for them. It just started getting, it was a ripple effect. It started getting better for every motherfucking body. Because I understood then, nigga, what was I waiting on? I'm telling my mother, look, after she told me, Russell, you ever thought about just driving the trucks? I said, mama, look, I apologize for not getting to this shit 10 years ago, man. I said, I don't know what I thought. I said, I don't know what I thought, what type of special training I would need or what type of bullshit I would have to go through to drive a truck. I said, Mom, I never thought about driving trucks. As much as I love driving, I don't know why in the hell driving trucks was something I never considered. And that been like the best decision I've made thus far because this is what I do. I've been doing this shit since I was 12 and 13 years old, driving cars, man, and driving people all over the goddamn city, driving all over the goddamn country when I'm 14, 15, driving my mother and my grandmother out of town. I've been doing this shit, man. And when I started getting on the road, I'm like, man, this is like, it's like I knocked on the door when I was young. And for the most part, I can do this shit in my 20s and 30s. But this is just taking me to another level because this is what I fucking do, driving all over the goddamn country. And now, driving all over the country seems so small to me. I'm like, this was one big ass city, not a country. It's so small to me, man. I gotta drive to Omaha, Nebraska, bro. I'm over in Tennessee. I supposed to be in that motherfucker. If they gonna get me ready now, I'm gonna drive tomorrow. I'm gonna try to drive tonight. If I can get out tonight, I'm gonna try to drive about a good 400 tonight while y'all sleep. And if I can hit that 400 and probably shut down around, let's say 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, I have about 600 miles to go tomorrow. And I'm gonna eat that shit up tomorrow. So I gauge that shit. Go from here, go to there. If I can get around, get past Louisville, get past Evansville, Indiana. If I can get on 64 heading towards St. Louis, man, like I'll be in good company. But I doubt if I get that far. But if I can get in that, if I can get to Indiana for sure, right? This is my mindset, right? Tonight, if I can hit Indiana, which I should, because I hit Louisville. It's like 200 some miles though to Louisville, right? 220 some miles. So I can hit Indiana, right? I'm talking about if I can get over there to Evansville in that area, right? Nigga, it'd be up my alley tomorrow. Just go ahead and zoom, 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 zoom. Even if I'm getting a late start now, right? What I'm saying, this is what the fuck I've been doing. This is like a purpose of mine, right? It might not be your purpose. It's my purpose. And I know this has been the reason why a lot of folks around me has been doing pretty decent. And it's only going to get better just based on the earning potential. But it all started because me realizing that, hey, man, it ain't no fucking women. It ain't nobody else stopping me from doing this shit. It's your boy stopping myself from doing this shit. And if this is something I can just get started and get going to go to other places that I want to go, why am I sitting here procrastinating and sitting here pointing the finger? Why am I doing that? So getting back to the whole black community thing, right? If black men don't want to put the accountability on themselves that, hey, man, the reason why the black community is fucked up because of men, I told this guy, I say, look, he said the women are doing a shitty job, right? He said the women are doing a shitty job in raising the community and raising the children in the community, right? I'm telling this nigga, I said, look, bro, when it come down to men and women, mothers and fathers, right? The kids always tend to love the mama more than the daddy, right? And the reason why kids love their mama more than they love their daddy is because, for one, you come out your mother, right? You got a maternal bond with your mother, right? Number two, you can get away with any goddamn thing with your mama. You can get away with any and everything with your mama. Your mama whooping you is not going to affect you the way your daddy would. Your mama screaming and yelling, it don't really do nothing to you as a boy for sure, or a girl, right? You can get away with anything with your mama. Your mama is pretty much there to let you run all over her goddamn ass, even if she's a tough ass woman. You get what I'm saying? So what I told the guy, I said, look, man, so the reason why it's our fault because what is it about a man to where all the things that these kids love about their mama, they don't necessarily hate about their daddy, but yet they respect certain things about their daddy, right? And I say even the women who can get all the love for the goddamn from the kids, when it comes down to the respect that the kids give the daddy, that's the one thing that all women wish that they could actually have over their goddamn children. That influence right there, that fear of telling your kids, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, get your ass, that fear that a man can put in kids, and not just in kids, right? People, period. Women wish that they could have that effect also over children. The kids don't give them that. But they'll straighten the fuck up with their daddy, though. All of them do. Every last one of them get their ass real stiff when their daddy come around. I said, so that's the difference right there. It's the fact that kids running over their mama, then spilled out into the actual streets to where now these kids know ain't no motherfucking daddy coming home. Ain't no man coming home at all, dog. All the man got to do is walk into the house, man, and everybody gonna shut the fuck up for some reason. And he ain't gotta say a goddamn thing. Everybody's gonna straighten the fuck up, right? If a woman out here trying to buy a car and shit, and then people trying to run over her and play with her, right? All the motherfucking nephew gotta do is come in that motherfucker and look crazy. Then all of a sudden now the salesman is giving a good deal. He's talking sweet, talking with respect. He's tending to the goddamn woman now when he was ignoring her at first, right? Yo, man, it's just a difference, though, bro. The presence of a goddamn man, the aura of a man is dominant. Nigga, it's just the fact that if a man walk into this motherfucker, no different if, you know how we got the respect of a lion or a tiger, right? I'm looking at a video of these boys, these dudes inside a convenience store. I don't know how a tiger got loose. I don't know how that happened. But it was just a video of a tiger walking through the goddamn walking through the convenience store, and everybody ran out the store. As soon as the tiger walked through this. I'm like, what the hell? How did a tiger walk through this shit? The tiger walked through that motherfucker. Everybody was like, what? Everybody burned the fuck off and ran off that hole, man. It wouldn't have happened if it was goddamn, I mean, maybe a pit bull or not a German shepherd, or maybe a Rottweiler. Maybe folks might run from that too, right? Don't get me wrong. A wolf, yeah, all right. But let's say a cat. That's a woman, huh? That's a woman. A cat. A little small cat, not a big cat. A little small cat compared to a tiger. A small cat walking to the store, nobody gonna run. Nobody gonna run, right? A tiger walk through that bitch, everybody running. The tiger didn't fuck with nobody. The motherfucker just ran because the tiger alone. That's how it is when we come down to men, bro. Men dealing with men dealing with women. Nigga, the man coming that motherfucker, everybody straighten the fuck up, man. It's just what it is. All that aggression and shit, all that shit tone the fuck down, man. That's what happened in the black community. Kids are not expecting, they know that daddy and them is not coming home. So they ain't got to come in the house when mama say come in the house though, right? Because daddy ain't coming home to regulate a bitch ass thing. So what happens when a young nigga, 15, 16, he get in the streets playing games in the streets and shit, his mama hollering, screaming, where you at? Come home. Where the fuck you at? Where you at? He like, all right, mama, I'll be home. And he gonna still go out here and do a ride with his goddamn partners and shit. Cause he know if anything, his mama gonna slap him or whoop him. Shit, that shit ain't gonna mean shit to him, man. compared to a daddy, nigga, who gonna put them goddamn paws on that boy, man, and whoop his ass, nigga, to the point where everybody got to pull him off him, and he might can go to jail for that shit. That's what the boy gonna have to goddamn tend to. And do you think a 16-year-old boy want to deal with a 30-something-year-old daddy who's still nice with them hands like me, right? Talking about like me and my son, right? You think my son want to deal with these motherfucking hands, man? He think he got hands, nigga. He ain't got hands for me. So I'm not letting myself get fat and get out of shape and get all fucked up. And he know that shit. My daughter know that shit. So I'm not a 30, 40-something-year-old nigga who's out of shape to where my son like, yeah, my daddy got a big-ass stomach. That nigga sick. That nigga fat. That nigga can't even move. Nah, my son know I can move. I race with him every time I go home. We racing. He know I can run. And I told him, anytime you want to get out here with the motherfucking hand, my nigga, let me know, bro. If you trying to try it, bro, and see if I can't swing, nigga, we can get wherever we want to get. I'm not finna chase you around. We talking about in a close quarter to where we gonna do some goddamn punching. And I'm gonna see, nigga, if you stronger than me. He ain't gonna want to see me with the man though, bro. I'm not finna chase him around the goddamn backyard. He ain't got to worry about his mama doing none of that shit to him, man. He ain't got to worry about that shit. That alone reason why I'm telling this goddamn nigga on Tay shit, bro, is we the reason why, nigga, the shit is all fucked up, man. You can't blame the woman for that. Talking about they doing a shitty job. They dealing with boys, man. Now, if you talking about with girls, that's one thing. I don't see girls getting out of line with their mamas like that. I mean, what girl, you know, really be just on some bullshit with them? It's really the community is really getting fucked up because them boys are wild out. Not the girls could be starting to wild out now a little bit, but not like boys. Because the boys are actually shooting and killing each other though, right? It's not like it's just people getting jumped and people fighting in the middle of the street all day, every day. It ain't that, right? It's like, it's the murders, it's the robberies, it's the dope dealing. That shit been going on for a long time. And that's boys doing that shit. Girls are what? Fighting. That's all girls are doing. Fighting and stealing. That's all girls will be doing who are teenagers, right? Will be getting in fights, jumping people and shit, getting jumped and all that kind of shit. And also stealing shit. Having sex and shit like that. That's what they doing. They not killing no goddamn body at no 15. I know 15 or 16-year-old girl killing nobody. You see where I'm at? So the reason why I'm mentioning even the case of the man not being in the house, the man not being in the community like that, it's all coming back to can a man reject sex? Or can he reject having unprotected sex? Or can he reject a woman when she's in heat and want to fuck? Can he just turn that down? Because what he gonna do is create a goddamn community of people. And if you got a bunch of boys or a whole bunch of girls that don't have a father, nigga, then you get the results you get now. And you can't blame women on that shit. You really can't. As much as you want to. You can say it's their choices on who they letting the fuck, bro. That's one thing. But still, niggas gotta still fuck them though to get them pregnant, man. And that's the problem. They getting pregnant, man. Niggas getting women pregnant. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's all. It's the issue. That's it, man. That's the issue. You know what I mean? I just got on motherfucking issue, man. You see what I'm at? I also asked his brother, I said, look, so let's say, for you to say that when women had your baby and shit, they gonna do the same. Look, they gonna pick government assistance and welfare over you and all that. This is what these niggas really believe in, right? They believe in that you gonna actually pick the government over them. What I'm telling these guys is, I say, look, it's all about influence, right? You're not gonna name not one woman who done had a baby with a man, and this nigga actually got a vision for why he's with her and for this baby, to where now he put it in work, show results, and actually can provide the things that this woman and this baby would need. And you not gonna tell me that she's still gonna try to qualify and sign up for government assistance, all right? Just to get you removed, especially out of a house you bought, nigga. We're not talking about Section 8 shit, bro. You're not gonna tell me that a man, if he now, before he start even fucking something, he get his money right to the point where he can buy him a own house, pay a mortgage, a 4-5 bedroom house for about $200,000 or $300,000, though, right? If that's the case, right? You're not gonna tell me if he got running vehicles and he got a pretty decent career to where he can sustain all what he done purchased, right? You're not gonna tell me in the case of a man who get a woman pregnant and bring this woman and his new baby into a motherfucking home that's being paid for by him, that this goddamn woman gonna even qualify for some goddamn assistance, though, bro. I'm not saying these certain things don't fucking happen, though. I don't say certain behind the back away game shit don't take place, nigga. I'm saying for the most part, my nigga. For the most part. How many niggas you know be getting women pregnant but got a house for her to come to and she's still gonna apply for some goddamn assistance? Every woman, you ain't gonna, look, I don't know everything, but I know for a fact that all the women who've signed up and applied for government assistance because she got children, I can almost guarantee you that this woman who she had children for, right? Her child's father do not have a motherfucking house, man. Do anybody want to challenge me on that? No woman who's on government assistance can tell me that the man she got a child with got a house and she was living in the house with the nigga, with the baby, with the babies, right? And she applied for goddamn government assistance, man. The nigga mortgage, they say his mortgage probably about $1,200. I'm just saying, right? $1,500 if anything, right? Maybe $1,000. I don't know, man. He actually paying for a house. His car could be paid off, man, right? And he makes some pretty good income to where she can go to work if she wants to, but she can stay at home if she wants to. Let's just say he make it to where she can stay at home for 3 years, man, after having a baby. I want to know what woman who could be living in the house of a man who she had a baby for, and he's allowing her to stay at home for 3 years to deal with her baby and her baby alone and go shopping or go out and run errands or whatnot. I want to know what woman is going to fuck around going to try to apply for some goddamn assistance when this nigga is taking care of a mortgage, car notes, he taking care of everything he need to do as a goddamn man, and she's with him. Why would she have to why would she go and apply for assistance? Can anybody tell me a woman who've actually done some shit like that? You can't get mad at a woman for actually surviving by looking around and saying, you know what, this nigga ain't gonna do shit. And right now, this baby, fuck how he feel, fuck how I feel, this goddamn baby. You can't make it seem like a woman is wrong for considering the baby, the child, nigga, to where she's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure the baby is good, even if you don't like this goddamn woman. You can hate this bitch, bro. You can say, look, man, fuck my baby mama, nigga. You could be on some fuck my baby mama, fuck my wife, fuck my whoever, right? You still, nigga, at that moment cannot blame her for doing whatever necessary to secure herself and secure the fact that she can be able to sustain and take care of her goddamn child, even if you don't like her, dog. Even if you are red pill. You could be a red pill nigga, right? I could be a red pill nigga, don't like my child mother, don't like my ex-wife, don't like whoever, right? And still can't get mad at y'all for actually surviving, dog. Especially if I want to play a game like I want to deprive you of shit, don't want to take care of shit, don't want to give you shit. Don't want to do shit for you because I'm mad with you. So I kind of want you to suffer a little bit. And you know niggas play them type of games with women. They do. So at that moment, you can't expect for her to to suffer because of you want her to suffer. And there's a baby involved. Just be reasonable about this shit. I'm hearing about somebody, I think Blueface, they say something about Blueface. He cut off some shit and got Krishan kicked out the house or some shit like that, right? And then Iman Shumpert, that nigga about a month ago, being petty, he playing games with Tiana Taylor and shit to where he get the gas and the lights and the utilities and even the water cut off for a little bit and he got it turned back on. You know niggas be wanting you to suffer, dog. You know that. You can't, I mean, yeah, all right. You want her to suffer because y'all not together. All right, nigga, all right. You mad with her. You want her to feel what it was like or what it would be like if you're not around type shit. So you want her to, that's that shit that we get caught up in, that toxic ass shit, that it feels good, dog, to try to get revenge on people. I ain't gonna make it seem like it don't feel good to try to make somebody suffer. But then the part that get it fucked up is when this person don't allow you to let them suffer. And you get mad at them for that. Because like I say, people don't want you to defend yourself. Some women don't want men to defend themselves and protect themselves, right? And you got some men out here just don't want a woman to survive when he stopped giving or stopped doing for her. What I'm saying though, nigga, if she was living with you in your house and you paying the mortgage of this house, you buying groceries and everything is good because everybody cooking. She cooking every day, eating every day. The kids eating every day. Why would she have to pay? Why would she have to sign up for government assistance at all, though, right? To where you got to get kicked out the house. Because how in the fuck you gonna get kicked out your own goddamn house? So you told on yourself, 18 letter, based on saying that women's choosing welfare and assistance over the man, you showing that the man is living with her in the first goddamn place, man. Because how in the fuck can a man, or would a man, right, ever let somebody kick him out of his own goddamn house? No, man. I know better than this shit, my nigga. I don't know. Listen, man. I know good and well you can't kick me out this motherfucking shit, man. Are you crazy, though? You think family court, child support, you think government assistant, attorney general gonna ever try a man who's paying his own mortgage? How the fuck you gonna try? Nigga, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Candy Cane with that bullshit, man. Listen, Candy Cane, listen. Listen, man. You not gonna motherfucking play like you paying for a mortgage. The house in your name. The car's in your name. The bills is really coming in your name, right? And a woman who had a baby for you staying with you and she's living in the house with you, you done brought her into the house and the baby into the house. And she gonna file for assistance and get you kicked out the house, right? All right, man. He would have been better off saying that, look, these men are out here buying homes, paying for mortgages, and these baby mamas getting their ass killed for the house. That make way more sense than what the fuck you saying, nigga. That would make more sense, bro. That these niggas are being goofy, going out here, buying houses and paying mortgages, putting it in their name, and then when a woman have a baby for him, she getting her name on the lease, on the mortgage too. And within a matter of 6 months, she getting that nigga whacked, and the house go to her and the kids and shit. That would have made more sense. That's what I'm saying, man. The accountability thing, man, it's starting from men don't want to accept that they the ones who get women pregnant, to men want to blame women for why the black community is all fucked up, to a nigga trying to tell me that if he took on his family, took control of his family and did everything he need for his family to actually be at ease, that she gonna still choose the government over him. Nah, my nigga. Hell nah, my nigga. Nah. I don't believe it. I don't think a woman that goddamn strong. I don't underestimate no woman, but nigga, a woman got me fucked up. If you file for government assistance after I done paid for a mortgage for you to come in the house, right? And if I'm not mistreating you and playing you dirty and making life uncomfortable for you in my house, I'm trying to see, man, if you file for assistance, nigga, then you telling me you finna get your own shit, right? And I'm gonna keep my own shit. So I guess the baby have 2 houses, right? All right, cool. I guess that'll be cool then, huh? But if you falling for assistance and yet you gotta keep me out the motherfucking house because the government say so, that means I'm staying with your ass, right? That means you got more control of this goddamn lease than I do. To To where you could tell me I got to move out this hole, or the government can tell me I got to move out this bitch, nigga. That's a, man, listen, I feel say that's a bum ass nigga, but that's what it is though, right? That's a bum shit, bro. And I understand we've all done bummed it at one point, but goddamn, man, quit acting like as if we not the reason why this shit is all fucked up. Quit getting your goddamn hoe ass feelings on some. You want to blame women, like I told you the other day, right? I don't blame no woman. Ain't no woman to blame. She can't be blamed when it come down to me, man. Cause ain't no woman ever stopped me from doing shit, bro. Not at all. Not at all, man. And when I told y'all Candy Cane and just me, y'all not gonna bullshit me, ladies. Like as if y'all don't get some little, some little weird, excuse me, some little weird satisfaction, some little gratification, a little gratifying feeling by seeing these men blame y'all for shit, bro. Don't act like y'all don't. I'm hearing Lana Love talking about Nauru. I don't take joy in the men crying and blaming up. I said, y'all, you lying like a motherfucker, my nigga. You're lying, bro. All y'all is taking all y'all bomb squad, the women that be over there with goddamn Sharon, the women that be over there on JP shit, all y'all fatty shit. Every last one of y'all, the reason why y'all have gravitated to the space, because you guys do find joy in hearing full grown, able-bodied, big-bodied ass black men look so powerless and so weak and pathetic, blaming you for why he can't do what men are supposed to fucking do. So he can't go work on a car. He can't go build a doghouse. He can't go build a tool shed. He can't go go to barber school. He can't go goddamn become a plumber, right? He can't go back to school for shit. He can't goddamn get a trade. He can't go drive these trucks. He can't go fly a plane. He can't do a goddamn thing because you, as a little bitty old black woman, right? Little feminine, little bitty, itty bitty, prissy black woman is stopping him from doing so, right? And the fact that y'all sitting back and y'all go these spaces the way that y'all do means that you like seeing these niggas cry because it validates your goddamn ass seeing that you have conquered a group of goddamn men. So you feel like the goddamn white man right now. Yeah. Eat this shit later. This shit too goddamn sweet. I'm finna throw this shit away, man. I'm lying like a mother. Listen. Yeah. Y'all the white man. Y'all playing like the white man. Taking joy. These niggas crying, girl, look, girl. Them niggas crying, talking about we the reason why they can't be men. Ooh. And if for some reason you just can't get your mind and get your eyes, you can't unclick, unsubscribe, you around that motherfucking shit, man. Reason why? Because you enjoy this shit. It makes you feel good seeing JP and them, Darryl and them crying. Look so defeated and weak and can't come back from it, can't bounce back from the shit. Y'all enjoy seeing that shit. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be around it. And I know for a fact, if you saw men, or if you was around and you heard a bunch of grown men, black men, who are actually progressing and making a change and not crying and not blaming, y'all don't want to fuck around with them kind of men, though. I mean, y'all fuck with me, though, because y'all love me, man, like I love y'all, right? But I'm saying, though, if it was a group of niggas like me, y'all won't be on our panels, man, kicking it with us, man. Maybe me, though, because y'all fuck with me, though, right? I give you that. But let's just say, in the case of a motherfucker producing, a nigga producing for real, right? And now you got 5 men producing. And let's just say if you don't think you could benefit from that, right? You definitely wouldn't be around it. But if you could benefit, maybe you would be around it. But let's just say you wouldn't benefit from it. Let's say all 5 men got a wife or got a woman that they dealing with, right? I don't think you would be around it. You'd be hating like a motherfucker. What she say? Why do you say that? That's embarrassing that men think that way. Why you calling me JP? How I'm JP? Listen, how am I JP? Yo, of course, Kenny K, listen, we know when y'all talking a certain way, what you saying and what you feel, dog. We know, lil' mama, that you saying it's embarrassing. Y'all, that's the whole point. You around it because it's so embarrassing, it's pathetic though, right? But it's still gratifying to you because you always around it. It don't disgust you. That's what I mean. It don't turn you off. It's just like, it validates you, right? It's like, I call it Schadenfreude, right? That's that German word for having some satisfaction or have a gratifying feeling of seeing people go through a little pain, right? You know, seeing people misfortune, right? And it's kind of give you a little smile on your face, like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, yeah. You thought you was gonna do that. You thought you was all that. Everybody have it. It's not like it's rare. Everybody feel that way. Even people that you say you fuck with and that fuck with you, they all can kind of like y'all. Everybody can kind of feel like, you know, a motherfucker was either too high up or on their way, and they kind of got knocked back a little bit, and it kind of like it put you at a peace of mind, had you smile a little bit because it give you a little chance to catch up, or the motherfucker ain't gonna really go too far because you really don't want nobody to go too far. I understand how they work. You can pass the white man. Listen, man, I'm saying you white man because y'all done conquered. Listen, hold up, you done conquered the black man. How you gonna put? I see how y'all. You see how you do? You gonna put JP? How you gonna put JP on me, man? I'm saying I'm giving y'all props. You understand me? Saying y'all done conquered the nigga. Why y'all be listening? Why you and Bomb and all y'all be acting like y'all don't know what I'm saying when I say that? Even through a little so-called insult, a nigga giving y'all props on that shit. And I'm not gaslighting you when I say that. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. You know what I mean? Y'all done conquered. Y'all around because y'all done conquered these niggas' mind. And these niggas are not trying to do anything. And you making sure, like you watching them to make sure that they ain't gonna do shit. So therefore, it's like, okay, yeah, it's embarrassing. You niggas look so pathetic, but you laughing at the niggas while they looking pathetic. It's like, think about this shit, right? On Sharon panel, right? You got Unlikely, you got Beans little podcast, you got who other niggas be up there crying and shit all day, right? What's the boy name, man? LL Ung Man. You got JP. You got Vic. You got, let's keep going. All those niggas, right? And other men I don't really know. But they always got the black woman name in her mouth. Name in their mouth, right? And it's always some traumatic experience that he's dealing with. It's always negative. It's never nothing really positive for why he is mentioning the black woman. It's always a problem. It's always these bitches this, these bitches that, bro. Hey man, my baby mama is the reason why I can't be a father to my kid because my baby mama and shit. You telling me y'all don't laugh at them boys and find joy? Because I know women, at the end of the day, I know women like seeing when women get the best of a man, though, bro. Like, that's a win for all y'all in y'all mind, bro. Y'all don't, it's like when a woman violate a man, do a man dirty, fuck over a man, bro, all y'all kind of feel satisfied seeing that shit. It's kind of like, okay, this not my son, this not my fucking daddy or my brother, so yeah, girl, you got it. Yeah, get that stupid ass nigga. Yeah, you got him. Y'all cheer the nigga on. Y'all cheer her on, my bad. And women on here have agreed with me when I said that. I said, look, man, y'all know y'all enjoy seeing when women get the best of a man, bro. What you saying? The man is the big, bad, evil motherfucker, and then the woman is so of a victim and a damsel and shit to where when she rise up and can slay a dragon, it's like, y'all like, yeah, girl, yeah. So we understand that it's nothing wrong with you feeling that way, but the lie, can't act like that's not how you feeling, man. Come on, man. Stop acting like you don't feel that way, though, when you see these niggas, because the reason why you go over there, y'all sure not going over there trying to give niggas no goddamn solution at all, man. Y'all over there because you want to see them niggas stay stuck where they at. Complaining and blaming you for why they are where they at. If it was a panel full of men and all these niggas was involved in real estate, transportation, STEM, if they was actually not just talking good shit on panels, but you see these niggas all saying, look, I went and got me a house. All 5 of these, 6 of these guys went and got a house within a year, right? So all of a sudden you went from these guys who, they done went from just talking shit, and all of a sudden now, they done came up with an idea to where they all of them got a nice size ass house, dog. And yet now they preaching solution shit for real to where it's no blaming a woman. You ain't heard the black woman or none of that shit in a conversation in the whole goddamn year. Y'all not gonna want to go to Sharon Pound no more. You not. You'll be looking for the next goddamn pound. Like JP, you'll be going more to JP shit. Oh shit, JP no more to crying. No, yeah, girl, he crying over there. Hey, look, go to so and so panel. That nigga they over there complaining and crying about what a motherfucker ex-wife and baby mama did, and that's where y'all gonna be going. Why you ain't saying shit now, Candy Cane? What's up? Why you ain't saying shit now? Don't get quiet now, man. Niggas start reading y'all rights, man, and then all of a sudden everybody get hush mouth. Don't get quiet now. You driving on. Be safe while you driving. Yeah, all right, so why you go to Sharon now? If Sharon panels not consist of a bunch of black men on that bitch sounding pathetic, man, I don't know, like, hold on. If Sharon panels consist of black men, that's why Brownsville got to come up there, man. Brownsville wouldn't have no reason to come up there if these niggas was up there recalibrating their value system. Hold on. My shit at. Hold on. Hold on. Where you at? Where you at, motherfucker? Just seen you. Just had you. There you go. Brownsville ass wouldn't be over there if the black men went over there doing what the fuck they was doing. If everybody was doing what Brownsville was saying to do, it wouldn't be no need for Brownsville to go up there with his speech, right? Ain't that right, Brownsville? It'd be no need for Brownsville to go up there and say no speech. What you saying, Candy Cane? Lane? Oh my goddamn time. Where that thing get, man? Hold up. Candy Cane. Swain. Hold on. Where's my motherfucking goddamn me? Where we at, my nigga? Hold up. There you go. She said, let me read you, man. Let me read you real fast. You say, you said I could have rocked with it if he was on it from start. He's the one who likes seeing the pathetic man on his panel. And I should expect other producing men do too. JP makes mediocre men look better. And men look make mediocre men look better men than they are. I mean, yo, so what I'm saying is this. It's a sad look. And what I'm saying, the women, y'all, just like I told y'all, man, right? The reason why niggas like Daryl and JP they gonna get the love, right? Women don't like men who take responsibility for their life. Cause once you realize that shit, it's kind of like you realize it, then you'll see, okay, do I need a woman around me all day? Right? Or do I need to establish some shit and then bring a woman in? And my thing is this though, Candy Cane, you all know from the bottom of your soul that if men actually step to you correct and had their shit together before they even approach you, before they even speak to you, you don't have to necessarily know what they got, but they got it together. And then now you happen to see him at the bar or at the gym, and now he approaching you. You know, once you see what he do have, naturally you gonna know it's nothing you can actually try to negotiate. It won't be no leverage. I'm just saying this shit because you know, okay, damn, that nigga got his shit together. And of course you might like that, but then you also question yourself and say, you know what, do I have a place in this man's life? Because do he need me though, right? And if he don't need me, I can't leverage a bitch ass thing towards him, man. Cause he can just replace me, dog. So if I come in acting like I'm gonna be on his same level and shit, when I know that he got everything that I would want to need for a man to have, and he got way more than me, and he got his shit together though, and it's like, this is what I've asked for, but did I really expect to get this shit? And that's the only time you'll be tested then. You'll be tested then if you really have been telling the truth about what the fuck you've been saying. And you're going to be exposed for being a liar or being somebody who's telling the truth. And if this guy intimidates you to the point where you just can't get with that because you just don't see where you can actually come in and dig your claws in this shit and have a say so, to where you feel any black man you know now, the very few black men who want to get their shit together, that automatically you're going to become his hoe. And that's the only job you're going to have for him is to be his slut. And you want to be much more than that to a man, bro? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying is true. Y'all don't want to fuck with a goddamn nigga who got his shit together already before he come to you, because you know it's going to be only one job for you to have. You're going to have to be that nigga hoe. It ain't going to be no say so. It ain't going to be none of that other shit. You're going to have to be that man's hoe. And you don't mind being it. You just don't want him to put you in a position where you have no other choice but to be that. You want to pick and choose when you want to be that. You want to still be viewed as an equal partner when you know it's not going to be equal. And that's where y'all going to fuck up at in life, because you just want to be so equal to a man so bad to where you don't want to realize that, hey, man, when a man is on his man shit, when he actually have produced and show the results that men are supposed to produce, I am not supposed to try to be a nigga equal. I am going to be subservient to his boy. I am going to be his slut. I'm going to be his hoe. I'm going to be everything he want me to be to make sure he can keep on doing what the fuck he doing and taking care of me like this, right? That's the issue. You think respectfully, right? If me building up myself up the way I'm building myself up respectfully, dog, right? And let's just say this shit keep on stacking up and I end up getting my own truck company. I end up getting my own shit and more money come in and I can buy this and buy that and take care of a lot of... You think I'm gonna give a fuck and want to give a fuck about hearing what the hell a woman is trying to tell me, man? It doesn't mean I'm gonna dismiss her. But do you think I would need a woman to come into my life at that point to actually tell me anything? We talking about giving suggestions? Yeah, cool. But trying to act like she's on my level when I know I would have more than her, and that's the reason why I approached her, because like, this is how it's supposed to be. A man's supposed to have the shit that a woman need to even approach her. It's like, I got everything that you want to need, man. All right, I just need you to come be my woman. That's it. I don't need you to be all that other shit. You don't have to be my slave. So I'm not asking you to be somebody who cook and clean, because I don't mind cooking and cleaning. As a matter of fact, I like cleaning my bathroom and my kitchen and the bedroom. Hey, so if you do that, you just do that, right? But it's not like you here just for that. So after that, when you realize I don't need you to wash my clothes, because I love washing clothes. I love washing clothes, right? What I'm saying, though, after a while, you're going to feel out of place. Because what's going to happen, Candy Cane, your people going to make you feel out of place. Your mom and them, your sister going to tell you, girl, that's some other woman's man. Some other woman got him like that. You need to give that woman back her man, because that ain't for you. You didn't have nothing to do with that man having and what he got. And he don't have to necessarily leave you shit. They gonna get in your head about that shit. That's the only reason why y'all would fuck with a Daryl and a JP, because you can come in off a rip, because y'all already targeting this shit. Y'all already looking and saying, you know what? I can get in with this nigga right here, and I can have my way with this nigga. He can't do shit about it, but let me. That's the reason why people are attracted to Daryl and JP and who else? These LL Ung man niggas, these niggas who be looking sad and shit, looking pathetic, right? That's the only reason y'all attracted to them boys. It's not because them niggas fine. It's because you know they can't really do shit but be at your mercy. You know deep down that you can get your way with these niggas, bro. You know that shit. And they got to actually, look, sit there and let you have your motherfucking way, because where else they gonna go? What they gonna do? They ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, man. About to listen to you. And the moment they get out of line, guess what you gonna do? Put them in line or let them know about themselves. That's what the fuck you gonna do. You not gonna fuck around and show him no respect, because he's not worthy of respect, because you doing more for him and you got more than him. He your bitch, man. All good men benefit from the loser like JP and the like, right? I don't have a bar to build a complex, right? You talk like all women want them, right? It's certain types that accept those guys. I know if I seen potential in a song, And that's why I support it and said, I look at, see, you got just me. Just me done came in on your ass. Candy cane. You see what I'm saying? You got her fucked up. She's saying she see potential in that JP. And them niggas like JP. The potential is, this the potential, right? The potential slave, man. You know what I mean? Them niggas being the potential, look, being a potential servant. We talking about JP being just me's potential servant. Just me know good and well what I'm saying is facts though, right? It's y'all don't like a guy who got his shit together because he don't really need you and you want to be needed. And that's understandable. We all want to be needed to a certain extent, but to bypass on your chance to be with somebody to be comfortable, all because you won't be able to control this nigga, because you so used to controlling men or having something to say and dealing with a man, talking to a man a certain way, to where you don't know what it's like to actually be led by a man for real who know what he's doing and know how to take charge and know exactly how to put you in position to win too. It's like you just ain't been around that, so therefore you can't really get jiggy with the shit, right? And I'm like, all right, man, you can't. You can't get jiggy with this shit. All right, cool. So when it's all else fails, right, and the shit get a little too tough for you to deal with mentally, and you say, you know what, I'll just go to JP. It's a little easier to go to JP, man, because I ain't got to worry about living up to a standard. Because you got these niggas who done built themselves up to become millionaires and shit, or at least $500,000, or they got some shit going on for themselves, bro. It's like, I'm a question, do I belong here? Because I know I'm nowhere near on this level, but here I am with a nigga like that, and I know he can get any bitch he want. And I have to respect him because I can't say that he was a broke ass Dusty or a bum when I met him, because he had this shit before I met him. And I hate the fact, look, just me and Candy Kane gonna say, I hate the fact that I can't use your past against you, nigga. I can't. I'm talking about past experience with me against you, nigga. I hate the fact, motherfucker, that I cannot talk about how balmy and dirty and broke your ass was when I met your ass. Nigga, you done left it to where I can't say shit about you 2 or 3, 4 years ago. Because ever since I've known you, dog, you've had money. And I've been in this goddamn house, and I just, when I'm mad at you, I can't say shit. That's what the fuck it is, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck it is, though, right? Yeah, it's one motherfucking goddamn bang on that nigga when he was fucked up, and you can't do it. Tell me, come on now, hold on. She's like, so our options are millionaire. Yes. Now I gave up on these nigga. Listen, that's facts, though. Candy Cane is either a millionaire nigga who you gonna be his hoe, right? Or a nigga like JP who's gonna be your hoe. Now, which one? That's where y'all caught in between those two. There's no middle ground with y'all, man. Y'all know that. Hot or cold. Either you gonna be with a nigga like LeBron, right? 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather, Chris Brown. I'm saying you gonna be with a nigga like that. Even Boosie. You gonna be with a Kendrick Lamar, right? Or you gonna be with a JP. Who else depicting to be a bum? A Daryl. Who else on TV? Who depicted to be a goddamn a bum ass nigga? I can't name too many on TV, but niggas like Warren and Danini and shit. Warren, Asher Potential. That's y'all options, though, black woman. What we on? Tell me if you got a better option. Cause y'all don't want to go in the middle. I told y'all, man, in dealing with relationships, bro, it gotta be like some bullshit you gotta be dealing with to stay around. Like, women like standing around bullshit. So like the more bullshit around, she stick around, right? Like when she can leave scot-free, she want to stay because she want to prove that she's loyal and she's not just somebody here for the wrong reason. So she'll stick around. Like, Candy Cane, you gonna stick around. Candy Cane, you gonna stick around, Candy Cane. A guy telling you, baby, hey, you can go ahead and go because this is not for you, man. I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a fuck. You'll be like, no, but I want to be here with you, though. I want to stay here with you. I know I want to go through it with you, though. You want to go through it with it to prove that you're a loyal motherfucking chick, man. That, you lose. Why is it You can only name the trash dudes in the space. What about? I name a regular. Name me somebody. How about you name me somebody then? We can go from there. Cause I don't know. Name me somebody who's a regular that you think kind of got their shit together a little bit, and you wouldn't mind necessarily talking to them or fucking with them, or like we talking about the ones you've heard on panels, the ones you probably seen on camera. So who's the regular? Unlikely is a regular. Come on, man. Who's a regular? A regular guy in the middle, who's not a millionaire, who's not a bum, but he in the middle, and you can see yourself kind of like, shit in my eye, man. Hold up. You can kind of see yourself going, nah, you got that part right. Men are better vet than other men. Man, listen to this. I'm just, all right, give me the name, and I'll vet it for you right now. What's up? You got to give me a name, though, because I don't know. I don't know who you looking at. I don't know who you, who you fuck with, who your type. Give me a name, and I can say, all right, man. Let me vet. I'll vet. Watch how you gonna duck. You gonna avoid this shit. You gonna duck this one. Don't duck it, man. Candy, you from Chicago. You a Chicago girl, man. Y'all not ducking shit, bro. Come on, man. Don't tell me Beans little podcast. He a regular. Tell me that. Tell me, goddamn it. Tell me, Fatty. You want to name Fatty? Name Fatty then. I'm not ducking it. You ducking though. Give me a name then. Give me a name that you would like for me to vet. I won't be mad. I promise you. I won't. I won't be hurt or none of that shit. Okay, I won't. Give me one name. What I'm saying is this, all right? Black women got millionaires or bombs. Millionaires or bombs. Y'all don't want the middle. And there's nothing attached to that middle shit, bro. Either a nigga married already or, he ain't really focused on you or he not hell-bent on messing with black women like that. Or ain't no middle niggas who really want black women. Either they already married to one or they don't want one. You saying, I'm saying, if you can't point out the trash men on your own, right, you should also be able to point out. If you can point out, the trash men on your own, you should also be able to point out the other good men. If you can't, that's what the problem is. I mean, listen. I'm going based on, you talking about productivity. So let's go productivity, right? Because I don't know what everybody do for a living. I don't know how much money people have, for real. So I'm just looking at the ones who, the black men who actually have made it to millionaire status and billionaire status. And it might be, that's not, I mean, millionaire, I don't think that's too high for the average black woman can get with. But let's say in the case of the dating pool, let's say if you got black men from, on a scale from bums to millionaires or bums to, I don't want to put billionaires because that's just another level, right? So bums to millionaires. And in the middle, you got middle class guys, right? You got the blue collar guys. You got the guys who, let's say, making 50 bands, 60 bands a year, up to 100,000 a year, right? Okay. So I don't know how many men in the space is making that kind of money, like let's say 100,000 a year. What I'm saying is that, all right, you will have men who could be making some pretty decent money, but that might not want to actually entertain women. They might just want to be to themselves, right? The bum guys tend to need you a lot more. The rich guys, right, is going to actually just use you for whatever the fuck they're going to use you for. So it's like, the reason why I say the millionaire or the bum, because you would be used or you would be needed or whatever the fuck it may be, right? In the middle, in the case of black women, I'm looking at this shit. In the case of black women, who are they most likely to go to? Who are you guys most likely to give a chance to? When y'all say potential, then you talking about a bum ass nigga for one. Because if a nigga not acting on his potential, just me, all right, then you gonna have a hard time dealing with him, because if you seen this so-called potential, this invisible potential in him, because he looked like he could look good in a suit, or he could actually be a mayor of a city and shit. He got the look of a CEO of a company or a lawyer, but he not on no shit like that. He looked like he could be a basketball player, but he's not on that. So if you're going based on potential of, I could see you doing this and doing that, but he's telling you he don't see that shit in himself, and he's not gonna act on it, and you're gonna be with him based on that. Like you're gonna be with the guy based on, I could see you could become that, and he never want to become that, or he never actually become that. Now it's one thing if he's already, in the case of a basketball player, he's already in college, or he's already in the league, in the G League or whatever the fuck, right? Or he's already on a team. And then you say, okay, I can see you being a potential star, an all-star. That's a total difference compared to a guy who's not even trying to play basketball. And I think a lot of black women, you guys get caught up on the potential to where you ain't looking at what he actually want to do. And then you can see the potential. You just want him to be what you would like for him to be. And his ass like, baby, I ain't never wanted to be no boxer. I ain't never wanted to be no track and field athlete. I never wanted to be a lawyer. What the fuck you talking about? Like, whenever I ever showed you I wanted to be a fucking lawyer. And you get mad at him like, why though? Why you don't want to be a lawyer, nigga? Why? I see you could be that, nigga. I see you could be a husband, nigga. Why you don't want to be a husband, nigga? I can see you. Why in the fuck? It's like, sweetheart, you have to meet a man where he's at, respectfully. The nigga is telling you, he's showing you what he has potential in doing. You want him to be more than that because you with him, you giving your body to him. So like you want to be special and feel like, nigga, he owe you something. Like, bitch ass nigga, I gave you a chance. This candy cane ass. Bitch ass nigga, I gambled on you, motherfucker. I gave you a motherfucking chance, nigga. You ain't gonna make me look stupid, nigga, for giving you an opportunity, bitch. You gonna do what the fuck I think your ass can do, nigga. You gonna do what I envision on your ass. Nigga, I see a lawyer in you, motherfucker. You gonna be a goddamn lawyer. Cause I'm in law school, nigga. Alright. And I don't want to go to these goddamn functions without my motherfucking lawyer husband, nigga. You understand me? You're an entertainer. You're a comedian. You're a goddamn whatever the fuck, nigga. I want to mold you into that at 30-something years old, right? That's candy cane. That's just me saying, listen, you gonna grab a nigga by his nuts and say, look, bitch ass nigga, I'll cut these hoes off, dog, cause you ain't got them or you ain't trying to use them, nigga. I'll cut these I'll snipe your motherfucking ass. Nigga, when I got with you, you had the height, right? You 6'3". You got the height. Guess what I want you to be? Cause you don't know what you want to be. You don't know no better. That's what the fuck you gonna tell a nigga, right? You remember on Greenleaf, Candy Cane, when that woman, she stabbed the shit out of her husband, she said, nigga, you don't know no better. How you know that man don't know no better, man, right? But that's what you assuming. So that's what you saying to him, like, bitch ass nigga, you don't know what the fuck you need to know. You ignorant, nigga. I'm gonna tell you what you about to be. Cause nigga, I'm with you. And that means something. Yeah. Potential, nigga. The nigga telling you straight up, hey, I ain't never worked on no shit like that. Never wanted to be no shit like that. Don't try to put that in me, cause I don't see myself being that. And you gotta make sure, you as a woman, to get out his way and let him believe that he ain't shit. Cause he ain't shit. That's it. What you wrote, blue collar does not equal bond. Nah, it don't. Millionaire is not synonyms with a good man. You know, you're right. Here you go. No, hold on. Over 30, you should not be dating potential, right? As a young. Listen. Yeah, y'all be trying to act like people over 30. It's not trying to play like they young and shit. Like, it's they. I guess we need to start talking about the mentality, because folks age, they just living day by day, and they just happen to get old. They hate they had to get old. They like, man, I wish I could still be 28. I wish I could be 24, man. Like, what the fuck I'm doing being 30, right? So here you go, Candy Cane. You got women over 30 who don't feel old, don't look old. They don't want people to look at them like they old ladies, and like dating a man with purpose and shit, with intention and all that, that make you like an old lady, man. Well, I mean, it takes the life, it takes the fun, it takes the thrill, it takes the thought out of you, man. You understand me? It takes the thoughty shit out of you when you maturely dating. That's what I'm saying, though, man. You don't, Candy Can, I'm not fit to argue with you. I would like, man, you can't talk on the phone, man, because you ain't gonna do right. I would like to chop it up with your ass one day, man, but nah, man, hell nah. You gonna tell me about myself, and I'm gonna be like, look, I'm not here for that. I ain't here for none of that shit. Hey, look, dating and being mature, dating with purpose, not dating for potential, make you like an old lady, man. It make you like you don't have it no more. Like, now you got to settle for dating for a goddamn purpose. That's it. You can't tell me you a bad bitch though. You can't say you sexy as fuck, my nigga. And you talking about you dating with intention? That ain't no bad bitch shit. That's not no bad bitch shit, dog. You ain't no, listen, man. You done lost it, my nigga. You done lost it. Candy Cane done lost it. Candy Cane lost it, man. Don't tell me you lost it, man. Just say, I don't have it no more. I don't have it in me no more, Rue. Rue, I don't have that thought shit in me no more, Rue. I'm an old lady, Rue. Rue, I done played the game, the young woman's gamble and all that little shit. And see, I'm talking like that mean I'm an old lady, man. Say the shit now. Nobody dating for no goddamn purpose, man. Who dating for purpose? Nigga dating to fuck something, man. Nigga dating to play. Nigga dating to waste time and shit. Ain't nobody really, everybody getting their own money. You get what I'm saying? Everybody living the way they want to live. Nigga ain't got no reason to be dating for no goddamn, for purpose. Dating for intention. Dating for marriage. Man, come on, man. Get the fuck out. Dog, man, that shit, listen, man, that shit sounds suspect. Like, it sound, look, I'm being dysfunctional. Because I'm saying, I'm dysfunctional. Y'all know I'm dysfunctional, right? I'm saying that shit sounds suspect as fuck, though, right? To say at any given point that you not dating with a purpose, nigga. Since when, right? All of a sudden you dating with purpose, no? And man, that pussy don't get wet no more, bro. That's what that mean, man. You ain't getting wet no more, bro. I know when you was hot in the motherfucking, when you was going, you ain't worried about no motherfucking purpose. See, it sound like, Candy Cane, it sound like when people get older and say, I can't eat all that fried food. I can't eat all that junk food like I did when I was young. Because your body could digest that shit when you were young. And now it done caught up to you to where now you got high blood pressure, or somebody might got diabetes. God forbid anything happen to you. But then you got, you know what I mean, gout. You got some illnesses taking places, so you can't eat spicy food like you used to. You drinking more water and shit, right? Anybody talking about drinking water, like me, I'm drinking water 'cause I'm getting older, right? So I'm drinking more water every day. Makes sense. Young niggas drinking soda. Young chicks drinking soda, eating chips, eating all kind of fucked up shit, right? Kids, they eat that shit. They body can handle it. And that's what it sounds like when in a dating game, when you talking about, I ain't really hot to try it. I done calm the fuck down because it ain't just getting wet like it used to. It take a lot for that motherfucker to get me open, my nigga. It's like, I don't feel when a nigga kiss me on my neck, I don't feel the same way. Like this one chick I used to fuck with, right? Every time I would bite her neck, I would bite that bitch neck, nigga. This bitch would get wet than a motherfucker, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She'd be like wet. I'd be like, God damn, man. And that kind of shit make you think about somebody like years later. Like, man, I remember I used to bite. Like this chick, she would tell me to bite on her. I'd be like, give me I'll bite on her fucking neck. Like, nah. And she'd just start getting wet. I'd be like, ooh, wee, man, that shit's cold. I wonder if she still can do that now. Because if she can't, it's going to prove my point that that'll do some young people shit. But if you can get, if a nigga, Candy Cane, if I bite you on your neck and you can still go now, then I can see you might be a rare case. You might be somebody who, it's just some rare shit. If you can still go the way you did when you was young, and now you want to date for potential. No, date for a purpose and date with intention. Excuse me. What you say? You talking circles, man. I think you get a kick out of the MJ and Flores and why would I get a kick out of that shit? Let me know how I get a kick out that joint, man. I think you get a kick out that motherfucker, man. You remember when you went up on that? You went at Flora. See, one would think. Listen, Candy Cane. I know you. Now I don't know you like that, right? But look, people, this. One would think. I should have played with you in Brownie Chat. I should have been like. So let me find out Candy Cane trying to get at JP, man. I already told Brownie. I said, so Brownie, you fucking with JP? Cause you swooning over a nigga and you giving him compliments and all that shit. I said, hold on, we know people change with the weather, bro. Folks change with the goddamn weather. Your mood change with the weather. So you might not have liked that shit, but now it's summertime. You might want some little fuckery, dog. You might want a little fuck nigga with you, man, right now, dog. It's summertime, man. We outside now in shorts, out here riding, bro. It's hot now, bro. We riding. I said, Candy Cane. I say, look, let me find out Candy Cane is trying to get Flora out the way, talking about, yeah, I said, I'm gonna drag that nigga everywhere I see that nigga. I'm gonna drag the fuck. That look like some nigga. I know. What the fuck I be hearing? That look like some, nigga, I'm on your ass, nigga, every time I see you, nigga. Yeah, nigga. That's Candy Cane telling Flora, like, look, I'm on your man ass, though, nigga. Move your ass out the way. I supposed to know better than that shit. So what you mean? You said I can get a kick out of Flora MJ shit. What I'm saying is, look. We know that bombing and begging and crumbing ass niggas tend to need you a little more, man. And you just might just need to be needed, bro. And it's like, now what? When a motherfucker needs your ass, nigga begging you and shit. Y'all fall weak, dog. I'm watching some, I don't know if it was some Zane. Was it Zane or was it some goddamn, it was some HBO shit from years ago, right? And it wasn't Zane because it was some white woman saying that shit. It was like one of those shows you come on HBO, like some diaries type shit. And somebody narrating over somebody planning, acting out a scene. And then it was a woman who said, talking about nothing turned her on more than a man begging her and saying, please. While she had the nigga tied up. He was like, please let me go. Please let me go. Please don't do that. Please don't do that to me. I'm begging you. Please don't. And she said she's got so fucking wet, dog. And I'm like, the same thing happened with these women when a nigga come in at you talking about, please, man, I need somewhere to stay. Please don't kick me out. Please don't. I don't got nowhere to go. Candy Cane, please let me stay with you for a while, though, man, because I'm fucked up. Please, man, just please don't know. Hold on for a second, because I don't got nowhere to go. Don't nobody want like don't nobody fuck with me. I don't listen. It's raining. It's cold, man. It's like, can I stay here for the night, please? You gonna let that nigga in the house, man? Candy Cane gonna be the one. It be Candy Cane, now, my nigga. Who gonna let the nigga in the house? Cause he begged. And nigga wanna show you his nigga gratitude. He wanna show you his goddamn gratitude, right? Before you know it, you let him in the house. The nigga showing you his gratitude and you just can't resist that interaction. It's that toxic shit that got you hooked. Any other nigga could have did that same day, right? It wouldn't have did it for you. But what led up to that got you fucked up. The fact that he begged you in your house, nigga, and you let him in, and then he showed you the gratitude, and then he was just all on you, dog. You let him have you because you needed to feel needed, man. And you don't think JP would fuck around and listen, man. I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna ever go back to being fucked up financially, but I'm gonna go back on some dusty ass nigga shit though, bro. I'm gonna be on some dusty ass shit. I know y'all be faking, man. Now you don't want to type because I'm spot on. You see how we play? Now you can't type. Mm-hmm. All I want, all I want for crip, all I would want to do is degrade. Listen, degrade. So you don't think people get kicks out of degrading people, like sexual kicks, like listen, Kenny K, you ain't talking to a fucking rookie, man. Stop playing with me, man. Hey, God damn it, quit playing with me, my nigga. You ain't talking to a motherfucking lame, bro. No rookie ass nigga who don't know this shit, bro. I know that degrading shit get people turned the fuck on, man. That's that sex slave shit. Kicking a motherfucker like women, that dominatrix. That you a dumber fucking nature. All them goddamn guns you say you got in your shit, man. What the fuck that you pistol whipping niggas every day? You don't think that shit get you turned off? Pistol whipping the fuck out of a goddamn nigga, or putting a gun in a nigga mouth so a nigga open up, bitch. I'll blow your brains out right now. All that shit get you turned on, man. Don't play it like as we don't. I don't see you. Like how you think you can read me? You can't read me, man. Can read your motherfucking ass, dog. I'm telling you what the fuck it is, man. This is what I'm saying, though. All right, here you go. Degrading that sexual shit, that sexual energy, degrading a nigga who already degrading himself, a low life, a lowly ass nigga anyway, and you degrading him. That's you getting your goddamn rocks off. That means you could pee in that nigga face, man, pee in that nigga mouth. All right, you can step on that nigga with heels on. Like you can just ride that nigga face and get your whole life because you degrading. He ain't shit. You ain't got to worry about ever respecting him. So his face is so ugly, man, to where you can just ride that motherfucker, man, and just Don't act like I don't understand that women like ugly niggas too, bro. Y'all like a little nigga with a little ugly, like Glorilla, right? He a little ugly man because you can get off on certain things. Like it's certain things you can get off on, nigga. You probably can't get off on a pretty boy, nigga. But a nigga who ugly, you can just kind of like, all right, nigga, I'm about to. He think he the shit. He think he tough. He think yeah, nigga, I'm about to fuck around and tie you the fuck up, and nigga, and violate the fuck out you, nigga. I'm about to disrespect the hell out your face, nigga. Yo, that's what the fuck you on, Candy Cane. Hell, we talking about, man. You a fucking dominatrix, man. Own that shit. Cockeyed ass, man. Let me see if I put this charger on, man. For they. Shit. How long can this charger go before they start trying to cut me off, dog? Cause I'm on the road. That girl say, "Who the hell I been dating? Why y'all be trying to act like we ain't? Why y'all be trying to act like we don't be dating women like y'all? Let me see. Y'all forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. I'm about to try to charge this motherfucker up just a little bit. If I can get it, let me get to 50 before it start acting up, and I'll be thankful." And they say Judah Nazareth, legendary power bottom. Man, come on, man. Why y'all hell, man. Let me get to 45 before I start acting up. I think the more I turn up, my phone get hot. But when I'm calm and cool, and the AC's on, it's blowing, and me being calm and cool, I think my phone could charge, and I can just talk to y'all on live if I keep it calm. I don't want to turn up on Candy Cane because my phone will start acting up because I'm charged. It said I'm on 42. Give me the 45 and I'll get off. Candy Cane said, who in the hell you been dating? Is women, Chicago women like you? Yeah, y'all not different like that. Everybody kind of like the same, right? It's just different people, same mindset, same shit. What make you different? You different from anybody else, Candy Cane, or you the same? When y'all start acting the same, man, I tell you, y'all the same. You don't get mad at me. If I say you like the same shit these other women like, so y'all the same, don't get mad at me. All right, come on, 43. Come on, 45. Give me 45, man. See, I'm talking calm and cool. It's on my phone. It's not acting up right now. Candy Cane, look, man. You like degrading niggas because that's you getting your fix. That's it, man. Can you admit that? Don't lie about that shit. All right, 44. Come on, 44. See, the real Judah Nazareth used to be subscribed to me, man. I don't know if he still is. The nigga who they call him Maxwell, or they call him Ari Benet. What they used to call Judah Nazareth? They used to call that nigga, one of them niggas, Ari Benet or Maxwell, or yeah, one of them, Ari Benet or Maxwell. Ari Benet, I think. That's what that nigga look like. Ari Benet. Oh shit, come on, 45. Give me 45. Cause this shit can stay on, man. I'm gonna keep this bitch on. Oh shit, it's 45. Let's keep going. What I'm saying is this though, right? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop trying to act like y'all different than other women. Cause I told y'all, us men, we all the same, bro. We just got different agendas or different timing. We all the same, man. We all the same, bro. We was raised up the same. We got that one thing in common, the black experience. And we know what that is, man. You talking about Negro shit, that nigga shit is for real. That dust and that whole shit, nigga, that is serious shit, bro. On bullshit, bro, we on bullshit. So like if you from Chicago, Houston, any city, saturated with a bunch of them Negroes, bro, we not gonna play like we any different. We ain't different. If we gravitate to this space here, we ain't no different, my nigga. You see where I'm at? If we here, we ain't no different, bro. Not at all, man. If Candy Cane is over here, over there with Taz, over there with Q Butter, over there, man, stop. Candy Cane can't act like she different, man. You running with, we dust, the dusty is, listen, man. You can't be running with you running with the dustiest of the dustiest, the dust, super dust niggas, man. You say you different? I'm back. We back. Let me know if you hear me. I said let you now hold on. You say so Taz and Q Butter or does according to the rule. So are they not? And when I say dust, I'm not really speaking on nothing bad. I'm talking about just it's a you hear me? Okay. So look, when I say dusty, it's like, okay, if I say Dottie, right? It's kind of like, okay, if you look at a woman and say, okay, well, is she not a little thotty? She got a little thought in her, man. She could be older, a little MILF, cougar in her, right? All right, a little sex appeal. Or let's just say dust. The dust obviously been some shit that women have been turned on by, right? Dusty ass niggas, bro. It's the dust, the behavior, the look, the dirty look, the kind of like the, look like somebody who you was raised up with, somebody who you grew to love type look. It like, you know what I mean? You subconsciously like that shit. You love that shit, right? Q Butter, me, Taz, you name every nigga on YouTube, JP, we all got that nigga experience, man. That bullshit nigga experience, man. That bullshit nigga look. We got that. You know he full of shit. That nigga, you know he on some bullshit. You know he on some gas, man. He on something else. He not, he might be intellectual. He might be smart. He might be all that, right? Intelligent. He might have a lot of things going for him, but that nigga, you know he a whole nigga at the end of the day. That's what we saying. You can look at the women in the space and say, you know what? Y'all going. Like, you can look at the picture. I'm seeing cleavage, right? I'm seeing titties showing. I'm seeing lips puckered out. I'm seeing people showing body. It's like you know you touched by the culture. You know that you want to show this off. You know you want to show off the beauty, right? That narcissism, that what I'm saying, listen. It goes with it. It don't mean you wrong. Hold on. It doesn't mean you wrong. It means that if you're a beautiful woman, you gonna act on that shit. You're not gonna conceal it for who? So the same thing with these men, right? Nigga Dusty, let's say if he got some shit going on that he can attract women, he can get something going that women gonna support. If he can be on some fuckboy shit and yeah, women gonna fuck with it, he not gonna just not go and get fly, get dressed up, get a haircut, get his hair on point, man. Put on some cologne, knowing he finna go fuck a different women and shit. He gonna have different women on the phone, different women he talking to every day. It's like that does shit. It's like, nigga, you gonna act on what you know will attract the opposite gender. That's dusty shit. Fuckboy behavior will attract the opposite gender, man. Bomb ass behavior, niggas act like they need you and need something or whatnot, right? He fucked up, he can't do it. It's gonna attract a woman. That's it. What we on, man? What we on, man? Oh yeah. What we on, man? We on that. What I'm saying, you come from all that, right? Ah, man, come on, man. Nigga, get comfortable in this goddamn shit. You come from all that, you're not gonna be able to play it like you different, man. That's all I'm saying, man. You know I fuck with you, but you're not gonna play it like you coming to bring a new light. All right, well, bring the light. Let the sun shine in. Come on in, bring that new light in, Candy Cane, cause for what I see, you very smart. You're not dumb. You're intelligent, right? You carry yourself with a little like sophistication. I see it, right? I see it, right? But, you be dragging. You be dragging niggas though. It's like that's that toxic. That's that fuckery. That what makes you black. That what makes you look. That would make people fuck with you. It's like, look, man, she not the one to play with, bro. She gonna get on your ass. Yo, you say Dusty is not synonymous with attractive. She and both of those men are married, man, what would be just still, would be for them to still be on the hunt? Them niggas ain't on, man, come on, man. Alright, man. Okay. Alright. You know what? You know what? Let me say this real fast, all right? I'm not gonna say them niggas on the hunt. But I'm gonna tell you the definition of a married nigga on the hunt, right? And I can name damn near every married nigga on here, right? Even when I get on Vic ass about it, he tried to deny it, right? So peep this. They not gonna be like me. And I'm not really on the hunt like I probably was at one point, right? So it's not gonna be so obvious that niggas on the hunt trying to holler at different women and shit, right? Okay, you don't know what niggas could be doing on their spare time in a total different area. Not in YouTube, but I'm talking about like on social media, right? But we said the hunt for married men is this the hunt. It's the fact that you open a door for a bunch of women to even come around you. No, you ain't gonna hunt. What you do is you lure them in. And you can show as much patience and resolve as possible. Because what happens is this though, right? Any married person who allow the opposite gender to always come around and come around, what's happening is you're creating an opportunity for your replacement to prevail. That's what the fuck's happening, right? Your replacement can show themselves very much worthy. You could be patient and can go along with the long game, like you would never fuck around with nobody because you married. I know one thing about a married man for sure. When he really love his woman, love his wife, he don't have nothing for another woman, right? He don't want to even have you around him. Like even when Jason Whitlock was talking about Joy Taylor, and he was saying, you know what? It was the fact that her pretty peanut butter skin and her pretty face. It's like I kept my distance, right? And it makes sense because men know with women, you have to keep your distance, though, right? You can't just let the floodgates open and let them come around you because you're gonna look. And yes, you will never act on shit. You that disciplined. But let's just say you fantasizing about somebody that come around you and come around your wife. That's worse, in my opinion. Because at any given moment or at the right moment, a nigga can act on this shit on accident. And I give him that. I give a woman that too, right? I give a married woman that too. I say, look, I'll say Nala or Q Butter wife. I'll say Otis wife, Brownsville wife, motherfucking Vic wife. I'll say, look, you actually, man, she got cold in a bit. Let me get about this shit. I'll fuck around and say, this motherfucker really got caught up on accident. It's like they envisioned this shit so much in their head, they just acted out and they didn't realize what the fuck they just did. All of a sudden, now this woman, married ass woman, she just started rubbing the nigga in the back of his head, but she realized, like, what the fuck? It just happened. This married woman just brushed up against a guy, man, and it wasn't like she intentionally did it. Maybe she did, but maybe not. It's the fact that she had been thinking about this nigga for so goddamn long, envisioning, daydreaming about this motherfucking nigga, cause he's around. Got a crush on this nigga. Developed feelings in her head and her mind about this nigga, but she's married. She could never act on that shit. And something happened. It was just like that day. It was just that right day. That day. Fucked around and kissed this goddamn nigga, man. Fucked around and hugged him and shit. Nigga had some good smelling cologne on and she just had a skirt on, bro. And like all of a sudden now they just had sex. I can give the heat of the passion. That's the reason why in the case of the court or law, the heat of the moment, you can kind of like get less time or you might can get off depending on what happened. But that's why they acknowledge the heat of the moment, right? And I can also acknowledge the heat of the moment of a person who, even though they married, it's people around them that they find attractive and they kind of get caught up on that to where they don't even realize that they acted out on the shit. It wasn't them. What up, Tit for Tat? What up? What up? All right, I said the same thing. Now listen, Candy Cane. Now you have to make it a clear declaration. Now here you go. I said it about Bomb Cherry, right? And I done told Bomb this shit. Come on, so it's a double standard or what? Nah, it's no, hold up. It ain't double standard. Listen, I told Bomb Cherry, I said, look, Bomb Cherry. It was back in October when I was in North Dakota, right, for the first time. I said, Bomb Cherry, the replacement is always near. Your replacement is always around. I think we was talking about that Jen Lee and MJ shit, right, and Daryl. And what I said was to Bomb, I said, Bomb, why in the fuck you think Devastating, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Music, why you think these niggas come around you, man? Like, are you for real, dog? Like, why you think they come around you? And why do you let them around you? Devastating came around in 2021, and he said he had been knowing the Bomb for like in the 90s on some shit called Pal Talk, right? And ever since then, I knew, because he came in with the name. This is when he came in, Candy K. He came in, and he said, oh, yeah, you remember me, Bomb, from back on Pal Talk. My name was Pearl Tongue Inspector. PTI. Pearl Tongue Inspector. I'm like, what? What? So peep this, right? Even some dude, when Bomb say that he's not a bad looking guy, he just get on her nerves, but she let him around. What I'm saying is this though, right? I know how shit play out. Now I'm not saying Bomb doing anything. I'm just saying it's just the fact that I know you don't come with that married shit, because I know. Listen, man, I know, nigga, you human being, nigga, at the end of the day. Fuck what you saying about that married shit, dog. All right. So look, I told Bomb one day, I said, look, sweetheart, I said, why you think them niggas your age come around you, man? I say, what happens is this, though, right? They remember you when you was younger and what you was on. And Bomb was on point. With them old videos you see, I'm like, all right, Bomb, she was like, she was in her 30s and shit. I'm like, all right, Bomb, you got it, all right. Okay. Hey, I'm going to respect you now. But all right, let's say 15 years ago, for what I'm seeing, I'm like, yeah, all right, you most definitely, yo, hell yeah, right? And you don't think them niggas look at her now and say what she was 20 years ago and think that they still can have a chance to fuck now? I told her that shit. So it's not like I'm saying some shit that she don't know. I say, man, you think Mr. Kevin and Mr. Music and goddamn Devastating don't think that they can still probably fuck before it's too late now? I say, Mr. Mark know that shit. I say, niggas know that shit. You know niggas come around your motherfucking wife, man. Come on, man. You know niggas, women come around your husband, dog. Come on, man. Like, we just know. Don't nobody respect marriage like that, dog. We know the game. We know, okay, if you don't want to ever be caught up in in a compromising situation where somebody can ever accuse you of doing this, accuse you of doing that, nigga, you not going to be having opposite motherfuckers. Listen, man, around you. Let me show you something, right? Even with my child's mother, one of our homegirls, right? This is when I first met my child's mother, man. And we had came from the club, and I actually walked her friend up to her house, because she was kind of drunk. And when I tell you, her friend was just throwing her body all on me and shit, nigga. Just all backing it up on me and shit. Like she really that fucked up. And if I was just a hoe ass nigga, I could have fucked her. Even time me and her to talked on the phone afterwards, like some years ago, right? You know, if people was mad, me and her would be on the phone and type it up. I just speaking to her, we was talking, and my baby mama got mad at her, like, why the fuck you on the phone with my baby daddy and shit? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, you on the phone with my baby daddy? And her sister got mad at her and all that. It's like, and then we stopped talking. But what I'm saying is, all her friends that been around me, man. When I used to be at Walmart and shit, and I would bring shit from Walmart, and I would give it to her friends and shit like that, man. I would bring food over, and her friends would get the food. Now, what I'm saying is this, though, right? Of course, I don't have to do a motherfucking thing about it. But let's just say, what would happen if it was just me and her friend in the goddamn house by herself, though, man? What the fuck would we do? You done been around me this goddamn time, all this time, right? So, like, if we on some bullshit and happen to be just me and you in the motherfucking house, ain't nobody in this bitch, dog, but us, nigga. I mean, we done been around each other all these years, got a good feeling one another. We chop it up, talk, play cards, play domino, all the nigga, we drinking around. So on some bullshit, on some sneaky ass shit, on some fuck ass shit. I'm just saying, the friend who I walked up to the house that day, if it was just me and her in the house together, man, you don't, could me and her have just fucked one time, man, and that would have been it? Could me and her just had fucked that one time and that could have been it, bro? Yes, it could have happened like that. I'm just saying, though, them type of situations, though, man. I'm just giving an example. And I'm not even married to my child mother. I'm just giving an example of what I mean. That's how you end up on mark. Yeah, you do. But what I'm telling you, though, is that people, you can say that these men are not on the hunt. Like you mentioned, the two men, Taz and Cuba, they not on the hunt. But allowing women to come around them, man, yeah, that's the hunt right there. It ain't nothing they got to do. They just have to sit back and just look like, damn. And yes, you just sitting back watching like, damn, okay. And I promise you, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Candy Cane, right? I don't put shit past no man or woman. If you are not attracted to somebody, I'll give you that and say, you know what, you might not necessarily like them. Cool. But Candy Cane, unless you could tell me that you can actually be around the men or the women that does it for you and can be disciplined, if you could tell me that, then I can believe you even more. You might not necessarily be attracted to your husband's goddamn boyfriend, husband's friend or brother or whatnot. But let's just say if your husband got a friend and this nigga got the look, he got the actual attributes that does it for you. Because everybody don't do it for you. Everybody fine may not necessarily do it for you. We talking about this a fine guy who actually hit you in your gut like, God damn, man, this motherfucking nigga, he'll fuck when you doing that type of shit. And you allow this nigga to keep coming around you like that, all right, we'll see if you not on the hunt at that point. That means you definitely on the hunt. And I'm not saying you would cheat on your husband at all. I'm just saying you getting your fix, you getting your thrill, and maybe that might be enough for you, but most definitely you allowing that element to come around you to where if a nigga grab your hand on accident, man, you ain't gonna snatch back. Let's put it like that. You may not. With your fantasizing this whole time, you just may not. This might be like, oh shit, nigga grab my hand. Or he fucked around, put his arm around you or some shit and be like, hey, come on in here real fast. And now he got his arm around you and shit. It ain't on no bullshit, but yeah, you ain't told him, nigga, get your arm off me, nigga, what the fuck? You ain't gonna do no shit like that, not at all. We talking about 2 or 3 men that does it for you. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about how disciplined either person can be unless you telling me you around 2 or 3 people that, goddamn, you crave, nigga, that hit you right there in that middle. When you look at them, you can taste their ass like, God damn, man, you taste good, bro. Like, I can see you. Damn, she bad. Damn, she fine. We ain't talking about just an ordinary fine motherfucker or somebody who look all right. Because you got some people who may just be attractive, but don't move you like that. I can see a woman with a cute face, but it might not move me like that. But then you got the ones, like when I look on Instagram, right? It'd be some ones I'll look and be like, God damn, man, she just... And I just can't keep my eyes off of them. It's just a few of them like that. Out of all the fine ones, it's just a few that really get it for me. That's what I'm talking about. Those niggas who will get it for your ass. Yeah, I don't want to hear shit about you being married. I don't want to hear shit about no man like you. Motherfucker ain't on the hunt. Nigga on the hunt if you letting that motherfucker come around you. You on the hunt now, nigga. You did exactly what, what's that TV show called? Outsiders, right? You remember the TV show Outsiders, Candy Cane? The TV show called Outsiders, right? It came on WGN like years ago. It came on after that Underground series with what's that, Journey Smollett. It was like on WGN. They had this like I was watching all that shit. Was good too, man. I enjoyed that shit. But I think after Underground, you had Outsiders, right? When people living in the mountains and shit like that. And listen, man. What I feel say, man? I feel say about it was what was that? Outsiders. It was goddamn. It was a point I finna make. Goddamn, why I can't think. It was something. Shit's gonna come to me. The Outsiders. It was something happened on Outsiders, though, right? Shit. Damn. Is that what I'm talking? Hold on. I don't know how the fuck I lost my train of thought that quick. I am tripping. What the point I was trying to make, man? It was shit. Damn. I'm gonna be mad at myself for not remembering this shit. Oh man, it was something on the goddamn show. Oh, okay. Here you go. It was the leader of the group, right? It was his mama and it was actually the man of the group, right? But it was some women that came in that's supposed to have been like they supposed to be like enemies, but they wasn't. I don't know. They was rivals, but they was able to come into their land a little bit, right? Or outsiders. And the man was pretty much saying, look, they was going out trying to hunt and they was going to shoot whatever they need to shoot to bring the meat back. And these women was saying not to shoot the animals because you don't want the lead to get into the actual meat. And they didn't want to eat the meat. It's just lead in the meat, right? So what these women was saying was, this how we hunt. The women was saying, this group of women was saying, we gonna let them goddamn animals come to us. That's how they hunted. And they let them animals, and they came in with more goddamn meat than the men who went out there shooting. And it made sense. Look, these people must have had deer. They had all that shit on the wagon, bro. All that meat was coming in. And that's what the women was saying to these men. Like, look, man, this is how we hunt. And when they caught them, they did a bow and arrow. It wasn't no gun. It was a bow and arrow, right? But they let the animals come to them. Wherever you lured them, you bait them, whatever the fuck, right? But all of a sudden you got deer, you got whatever the fuck coming to you, and now you was able to get their ass. That's what the fuck married people be doing when they quote unquote is on the hunt. That's what they do. They make it to where, yeah, a married man making it where all you women gonna come and goddamn be on some come watching Real Housewives and shit with his goddamn wife. And he gonna have, listen, he gonna have seafood, boy. Nigga, look, man, no pun intended. He gonna have seafood gate all over again, man. He gonna have seafood gate for Candy Cane, for tit for tat, man. It's gonna be seafood, bottles of wine and shit. Every Tuesday, you gonna be going over to this nigga, married nigga, and his wife. He got it, he setting it up. All y'all coming over to come eat, my nigga. What the fuck? You talking about he ain't on a fucking hunt, man? That nigga on a hunt, my nigga. He can't come pull you, man. He bring your ass to the house so he can look at your ass, man. Now what you wrote, man? You wrote, so if you don't put anything past married people, why do black people treat marriage as a badge of honor, right? Men hold it over single women's head, and the women use it to show that they were better women. Sound like neither truly valued based on what you're saying. What I'm saying is this, all right? It is something in the world we living in, right? You could go through some of the worst shit and still can brag about it against other people, right? Like, case in point, jail, prison. Black men who'd have been in prison, no matter how bad prison is supposed to be or how we supposed to look down on prison, you got niggas who done 5 and 10 years and even more who can get out and can pull rank on niggas who ain't never been to prison and make men who ain't never been to prison feel like they not real men because they ain't never went to prison, right? Same thing with a street nigga, right? A street nigga can actually shame a civilian or a working man or a guy who ain't never been in the streets as being like a pussy and a hoe. And everybody would kind of co-sign that because if he done killed somebody or done been in shootouts or he done dope deal and made real big money and shit and he didn't got it however he got it, and let's say a working man only work 9 to 5 and he ain't never had no real money, ain't never did anything, never bought no jewelry, never bought no car, you know what I'm saying? See, you can make that nigga feel like he ain't shit. Even though what he did was wrong, even though the situation he was in could have been life or death many times, right? It's just the fact that he can brag about that shit and pull rank. And that's what the fuck married people do. Married people can say, I've been married 10, 15, 20, 30 years, right? Because on the outside of that, it looks good to say you've been married to somebody for a long time. Even though you've been going through hell. Because a lot of folks who are married don't have a plan and a vision for why they get married. They just do it because they just want the wedding. They want to have somebody who they can come home to. But if you're going through hell, if you're not really doing fun activities with your husband or your wife, if all y'all doing is just staying up in the house all day and stuck on one another and really don't want to necessarily to be around each other, but making sure neither one of you guys is having fun and doing anything without the other. And shit, like, see what I'm saying? All that is what you going through. Cheating, you going through getting your ass whooped, you going through stress, all that, man. You going through more of that than going through happy times. That's what I'm saying. And when people try to sell it to you that marriage is about pushing through and persevering through shit, then, a lot of folks might not want to go through that with somebody else. That I don't want to stress with you, bro. I don't want to whoop your ass. I don't want you making me depressed. I don't want to go through all that more than we actually having good times. And part of our good times is us having sex, man. It ain't like we just going on vacations 3 or 4 times out the year. We not just going to go blow money and spend money, have a fun, doing business, having fun, doing this, doing that. We ain't doing that, bro. We actually stressing more than we having a blessing. But at the end of the day, if I've been married 15 years and I'm still with her, I can brag on single people. Pull rank on these relationship conversations. Pretty much telling you can shut the fuck up because you don't know what you're talking about because you ain't been married. You ain't been through this. You ain't been through that. That's all it is. It's just proving to people you ain't been through what we've been through, so you ain't got no right to say shit about relationships because if you ain't tried it, and if you ain't tried it, Candy Cane, and if you and your husband ain't proved to be better than me and my husband, then if you just been a single woman, shut the fuck up because you ain't been through the experience. Even though you can make good sense, Candy Cane, and say, hey, I don't want to go through all that. I don't want to go through all that. So I'm going to bow out. And you still might want to talk about relationships and shit like that, right? And a married person going to try to put you in your place. Because now since you don't want to be miserable like them, they most definitely will be resentful towards you and say, yeah, I'm going to make sure she don't say shit. I'm going to make sure Rue don't say a motherfucking thing because, nigga, you going to play it smart. Bitch ass nigga, you going to see I'm in this miserable ass situation, but you don't want to join me, nigga. So, nigga, and you want to still talk about this shit? Nah, nigga, I'm going to shut you up every time. So now they got a vendetta against you. You wrote, oh shit, hold on. You wrote, sound like, all right, you sound like you just equated marriage to prison. Marriage is prison. Like, think about it, right? Think about it. Marriage is the consequence based on what we see now, because folks don't have fun in marriage, right? Marriage is the consequence of what you did when you were single. It's like you've been condemned to marriage. That's how it kind of looked like going in front of a judge and shit. Same concept. Like when people told me that a coroner is the same as a goddamn doctor and a medical examiner, they all got the white coat. It made a little more sense to me. Like, okay, this motherfucker, y'all in cahoots. The same thing with the goddamn judges, man. The judge in family court, the judge in criminal court, and a judge who's marrying you. If not just a judge, anybody who's presiding over you. That's judge shit. A preacher, ordained ministers, they presiding over you. They judging you. Like preachers do judge people. They supposed to be like on the judge level. The preacher, the pastor is like on that judge. He's the judge of the church. Like he's the guy everybody got to go to and go through. He the one who can condemn you and tell you this and tell you that and sit you the fuck down and all that. He can goddamn embarrass you and make you feel stupid and look stupid in church. So he's on the same level with the judge. So if these people are marrying you, they have pretty much shamed your ass for being single because they know with being single, Candy Cane, a man and a woman, you got time to think and you can actually empower yourself. The trick bag that they put us in is believing that we need to be with each other like that, even if it's going to be miserable, just so we can kind of like have a spy on one another, bro. We can watch each other. That's what that's about, right? We can watch each other. Make sure neither one get too powerful. Because a single man and a single woman by themselves can get powerful. Somebody who's married, you get caught up in married ass bullshit. Neither one of y'all can for some reason get out the hole. As soon as y'all get married, the instant death takes place, right? Neither one of y'all can save up your money. As soon as you get 500, you got to spend that shit. See me, I can stack. You can stack. Anybody can stack, and then you can decide if you want to actually do something. When you decide you want to buy a house, you want to get married, you want to have another child, that's on you now. You got $500,000 on you. All right, you can do that. But if you don't have that already, and then now you get involved in marriage shit, you gonna always be in the hole because it's always gonna be something for y'all to do and spend money on, right? So what I'm saying is this: the government knew what they was doing. Yes, men and women can be together, but this marriage ass shit is you guys are now contracted to be together because you all have been condemned to be together based on what y'all did when y'all was single. This is like your punishment for the things you did when you were single. Now you gotta spend 20 years in a marriage. That's what they condemned you to. Sentence your ass to 20-something, 30-something years, 40 years to a marriage. Lifetime. It's the same as going to jail. A motherfucker telling you can't. Cause why is it when I told y'all Candy Cane, when I told y'all that wouldn't it be a little more sensible if we can renegotiate every year, right? We can renegotiate whether we want to go another year with you or not. Don't that make a little more sense though, right? Like every January 1st or every anniversary, anytime we met, whenever we met, dog, like I said, every year we can actually come together and say, look, man, okay, last year, all right, it was up and down, okay? How do you feel about going another year? And if Candy can't tell her man, I don't know if I want to go another year on that shit, man. I really don't. Maybe if we can fall back and kind of like regroup and we can try this next year if we still interested, that'd be cool. See, that'd be too much like right. If Candy Cane and her man say, you know what? We got too caught up. We got too fucked up. It wasn't too good, bro. It wasn't good. I don't want to do this for another year. Let me just get my mind right. Or y'all can agree to do it another year. Now y'all both can agree that, hey man, yeah, hell yeah, we can go another year. Hell yeah. But y'all renewing y'all contract. It ain't a lifetime commitment. You guys get out this shit every year. You just give each other a year at a time to say, you know what, I'm just gonna give you a year. And then the next time we negotiate, I'm gonna say I'm on out. I don't wanna. And let's say in the planning process, let's say now you've been with this person 3 years, y'all done did y'all contract, y'all negotiated on how y'all gonna be together. And let's just say now, 2026, January 1st, you and your husband can say, hey man, when we negotiate our new contract, we want to have a baby. Let's have a baby in 2026. See, both of y'all will give yourself a chance to agree or disagree instead of just popping up pregnant all of a sudden. Now, I'm not saying having sex now won't result in you being pregnant, but what I'm saying, let's just say you would do a better job protecting yourself until you say, all right, 2026, I think we can have a baby in 2026. So now you ain't got to wear condoms or you ain't got to use birth control. Now you can look for a house. You can say, all right, I want to get a house. This year you could be working on getting a house, you and your husband, right? In this contract. Because next year now y'all want to have a baby. What I'm saying, motherfucker don't give you that kind of goddamn time to kind of plan that shit out. They tell you got life. Like on the movie Life, right? When the judge say, you got life. I sentence you to life. And then when you got life and you realize all the work you want to put in, cause all the years it could add up, it discourages you because you like, I don't see myself being 60 years old right now, man. And just based on me and you, we showing our true self right now, I got to put up with this shit for another 30-some years? And you become depressed thinking about the future. Like, man, this motherfucker already on bullshit, bro. We done been together 3 years and it's been stupid shit taking place already. And now we don't got no structure in this shit. Now, all of a sudden, now I'm 39. I got to be with this bitch for life compared to doing a yearly contract to see if I want to still be with you next year. I think you're supposed to give each other that type of opportunity. That's how you stay empowered with each other, bro. Therefore, you can never say he used me up for my beauty and my youth, or she used me up for all my money. She used me up for this and that, and I didn't feel appreciated. No, you guys would gain control every year because you could say, hey, man, I am in control of what's going on now because I'm agreeing that, hey, this year, me right now, I'm working at this company right now, right? Candy Cane, right? So they always give us a chance if we want to do this shit next year. They'll ask us, do you like working here? Do you like working here, right? All right. Can you give us a review? Or do you see yourself working here for another year? And I'll say, yeah, I can see myself working here for another year. Even if I don't, the fact that I have my chance to say, nah, I'm going to turn my truck in. I don't want to work here no more. And nothing going to happen to me. It won't be no consequence if I turn my truck in tomorrow. Or if I go home and clean my truck out and then go to Houston, clean my truck out, and then call my people and say, hey, I want to drive back to so-and-so, man. I want to turn the truck in now, man, because I thank you guys for your opportunity. I thank y'all. I appreciate everything y'all done for me, but I want to turn the truck in. And guess what they going to say? Come on, bring it on in. Oh, yeah, bring it on in. All right, I'll book you a load to come on in. And if you need a rental car to go back to Houston, we'll get you as soon as you come and drop the truck off. And a trailer. And that's what the fuck they going. That's how it's supposed to be in relationships, man. If Candy Cane is saying, look, Candy Cane, if you saying you and this guy, y'all just not going to work out, it ain't going to work out. So next year when y'all get ready to renegotiate your contract, you just saying, nah, I'm going to turn it in. I ain't going to be able to do it this year. I'm sorry, right? It's just, nah, I'm going to try something different. And the guy you with supposed to have that understanding that, hey, we just part ways. We parted ways. It wasn't a lifelong expectation to where now I got to be stressed out with your mother and miserable with you, waiting to die with your ass, man. No, nigga. We can do this every year until we die, till one of us die. What she say? Hold on, let me know what you right. A 20-year bid. A 20-year bid, man. Motherfucker sending you to the judge, the pastor. It's the same thing as a motherfucker sending you to prison and you ain't got no choice of being in that bitch until your time is up. That's how a motherfucker feel in marriages, bro. Like, I got to be with you until the time is up. So I can just waste time with you. I can just not do shit with you, right? You think, Candy Cane, you think if I had a 1 year, a yearly contract with a woman, it would be way more excited because there would be so many things I can plan out for that year. And let's just say if it's a down year to where me and her going through some bullshit and it's not good, bro, dog, guess what? The next year I'm getting out of it. She get out of it. And then we'll be at peace. It'd be like, all right, cool. But just imagine, though, you got that little short amount of time to kind of like get things going. Every year we doing something to improve ourselves, to get better. So let's say me and her, we working out together for this whole year. And we got to go, we going to lose 50 pounds by the end of this year. 60 pounds by the end. We gonna get tightened up by December this year, bro. Just imagine having that kind of understanding with your woman to where it's like every day we doing a workout together. We just got this understanding. We got bills or we got maybe a child. I don't know. But I'm just saying, let's say we don't have a child right now, right? But we done went on a vacation 2 or 3 times already, and we working out, and we could be starting a business though soon. The fact that we working out together, we are having a reason for why we together. It's a reason me and you are together though, bro. It's fun reasons too. It ain't like I'm just coming home and I'm just mad I gotta come home type shit. You remember that it's a clip that Drewski, that fat ass nigga Drewski was doing when he was talking about how he got his work wife. He got mad at a nigga for trying to take his work wife and shit. And then when his real wife came pick him up from the job, he got in the car mad than the motherfucker. The kids talking about, Daddy. He like, man, y'all shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. He mad at his work wife. He mad because his real wife came and picked him up. That's how motherfuckers be in marriage though, man. Nigga gotta go home and be dreading. Nigga nigga go out, nigga pull in the driveway. And I used to think that people used to sit in the car for 20 minutes or 30 minutes to regroup. But that ain't the case. Niggas don't want to go in that house, man. Motherfucker, look, my mama told me, dog. My mama told me, it's a lady she used to work with. This shit was so funny. My mother told me it was a lady she used to work with. And after work, they'll go by the little spot and get some food. And the woman say, my mom said this woman would get her food and would eat her food in the goddamn car before she go home because she knew everybody was gonna be in her plate when she come home. So like the food that she really want to eat, she knew she could not take that shit home, dog. That's how it is when a motherfucker be going home. You ain't gonna baby enjoy a bitch ass name. You mad in the motherfucker. You like, I gotta go inside this mother. When you feel like that, you know you ain't got no business in that situation, dog. But motherfuckers stay in a situation like that. That's cold dirty, man. Let me see what you writing. Hold on. You say, I don't think it would go nearly as smooth as you described it, especially if she dated potential and doesn't on her end of contract, you're gonna have more spousal sides. Damn, I made that up. Spousal sides. That's a good one though. Spousal sides. You should consider having panels so we don't have to keep typing and engaging in content. You come up off your guy. Nah, I ain't gonna come at you like that. I was like, you come up off your motherfucking number though, man. Hey, we could talk on the goddamn phone. But look, and what happens if a baby is produced during that 1 year? These men already cry about child support. What do you think happened with the contract? All right, this is what happened with the baby. All right, this is how the baby worked. Y'all agree to have a baby. Let's say y'all been together 2 years already. Y'all agree to have a baby. I'm making this sound smooth because it's supposed, it's supposed to be smooth at first. Then I guess we'll fuck it up when we get involved in the contract. But my thing, I'm just trying to have a little optimism going on, right? So let's say y'all get pregnant. You had a baby. So it's contractual that he take a DNA test just so he'll know, just so he will not have no excuse to not take care of the baby, right? What's gonna happen is in the contract, you have to actually. You have to write or let it be known how much you would like to be paid, man. I'm sounding too much like right now because I'm just trying to let you know how it could be done. I'm going based on like what I do, like with my mother or daughter, for instance, right? And these not my women. I'm just giving an example of the financial support I could give, right? And if I can give to them, I know it probably wouldn't be a hard time for me to give to a woman I'm really dealing with. You see what I'm saying? So if I can give my mother this and my daughter this every week or every other week, whatever the fuck it may be, and they don't ask for shit, right? Kind of like how you guys don't ask for nothing, right? I can just give. If it's understood that Candy Cane is saying, look, man, she just need, hold on, let me get this cover, hold on. If you telling this guy you about to have a baby for, and he got a pretty decent job, just so therefore he won't have to be on child support. He take the DNA test, the baby is his for sure. You let him know off rip that you would like $200 a week. You would like for him to give you $200 a week, and you just being light and being understanding of his situation. And if he's making pretty good money to where, let's just say he is taking care of the mortgage may be about $1,200. Here in Houston, it'd be like $1,200, maybe $1,000. $1,500 at most. I'm just saying, but they say $1,200, $1,300, right? And he paying that. But you just might want you something because you got the baby. So you just might want him to give you $100 a week, $200 a week, right? You can negotiate how much you would like to have a week. I'm telling you right now, I'm not saying because of what I do. I'm just saying $100 wouldn't be bad a week. $200, that ain't bad a week, man. Just so he ain't got to be on child support if he just made sure that he give you that $200 a week. You got to put that in the contract. As long as he working, he won't ever get put on child support. But if he give you $200 a week while you got his baby, even though he's taking care of the bills, all you just need is $200 a week. I mean, can you be reasonable with that for right now? That's all in the contract. That's going to be understood. It won't be no confusion because you just got pregnant and y'all never planned out the pregnancy. Nah, you want to plan out. That's why you saying you're going to do it next year because you want to plan out how you want this shit to go as best it can go, right? So whether it's going to be you guys already, let's say when you find out the gender, You already gonna have a room for the baby. You gonna have everything the baby needs. So both of y'all gonna be working to get that. But you letting it be known to him, and I don't think it's wrong for a woman who have a man baby to kind of say, hey, instead of me going to child support to try to get you to make you send me some goddamn money, nigga, if you actually got a job and if we already in a situation where we doing contracts anyway, dog, I would like to have $200 a week when I give birth to your baby, man. Like, I would like for you just to pay me $200 a week for that, man. Like, goddamn. Like, can I get 200, at least 200, 250 a week? Can I get something just so if I just don't want to go to work, I know that you hit my Zelle, you hit my Cash Up, I got $200 a week. And of course, the baby might not need that much, but it's just for me, just goddamn be with my baby, bro. I want to be with the baby. I want to nurse the baby the right way, nurture my baby the right way. If I go back to work, that's on me. But if I don't, I want to know that my man got me, dog. The nigga I had this baby for, you got me. I want to know that the man I had this baby for can kind of see. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. If I want to call, man, what I'm. Oh, let me see something, man. Get some more of this battery juice, dog. I know it's going. Motherfucker asking me, man. It's 9:30. Nigga still ain't got me. Let me know if y'all hear me, though, first, man. Let me know if you hear me. They already want to end no photo. All right, so. Now you already said that the niggas already interested. All right, now you already said. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on. All right, now you have already said that these niggas only interested in the baby as long as they have access to the woman. Do you think most men would want a woman to have? Do you think most men would want a woman to have a get out of the hell clause of a marriage? Right? They already want. Then no for divorces. Can you see? Say Otis or Vic agreeing to these contract stipulations? I don't think. I don't. I think a lot of men feel like they only want. I mean, listen, man. All right, let's say. Let me know if you hear me first, though. Let me know if you hear me. The motherfucker called me while I was on. All right. The contract also gonna put. What you gonna put in the contract? That if they fail to give you however much you asking for a week, then you have no choice but to put them on child support. So that's how you gonna end that. You gonna remedy that. Because let's say if you're not together with the guy and still the baby is still here, of course, right? And you don't want to still give up your body to him for him to be a father, then now he just got to be on child support. That's just what it is. And I'll tell you, try to get about $1,200 a month if you can. So it's understood. What I'm saying is that, yeah, I know the nuances of the shit, the stipulations of the shit, right? I'm saying that off rip, if you and him already got a good thing going, and yet now y'all decide y'all have a baby, y'all want to have a baby for 2026, or be pregnant in 2026 and have the baby, the baby at the end of 2026, or let's say 2027, it's a baby now, right? All right, you just letting the guy know, hey, look, okay, with this, I just want you to pay me $200 a week, man. Just pay me $200, send me $200 every week. That's all I need. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else. $200 a week. Of course, when the baby get older, whatever you do for the baby, you do for the baby. But we talk, and what I'm saying, if you let it be known you want to just be at home sometime, really, while the baby is a baby, that's, yeah, most definitely you want 200, 300. If that case, it's your price. When the baby get to be 5 and 6 and 7 years old in school, that's still up to you what you want to do. If you don't really want nothing at that point, you just want him to take care of the baby, take care of everything pertaining to the baby, like daycare and all that little shit. Or, you go back to work and he just take care of that part, and you gonna take care of your part in dealing with this baby to where child support never is a factor. You just letting it be known you don't want to feel no neglect coming from him because you're going to have to put him on child support for that, if that's how he going to play it. So if he take care of his part, you making sure you never put him on child support. So if y'all put that in the contract, That's the agreement. If I'm gonna take care of whatever the expenses of our child, man, when you now going back to work when the baby 3 or 4 years old, if that's the case, 2 years old, 3 years old, whatever it may be. If I'm taking care of everything when it comes down to food, clothes, I'm taking care of insurance, I'm taking care of all that stuff on behalf of the baby. Don't ever put him on child support because he don't need to be put on child support. The moment he start playing with you because now you don't want to be with him or y'all not together and you got your new nigga and all that kind of shit, and now he finna try to make you suffer and shit, then now you have to do what's right, which is now put him on child support and get what the hell you need to get on behalf of you and your child. That's it. It sound good. I still don't agree. You would get most men to agree, right? That still makes them financially responsible if you choose to walk. Yeah, see, that's what I told that old boy on Tay Tay shit. That dude like that was talking about how he gonna still be a father. He ain't gonna let no woman ever tell him he can't be a father. He gonna always be a father, no matter what the situation may be. And I said, look, man, that sound good, and that's gonna be proven, right? When you have a baby with a woman, and let's say you and this woman, y'all not together, all what you say is gonna be proven, and you're gonna be tested when you find out that she's fucking some other dude, and she not with you. If you can still say what you saying when you now know she's with some other guy, then yeah, man, you stand on business though, right? But now, if you gonna get fucked up by her now, giving another nigga head, bro, getting hit from the back from her, if you just not have all those visions in your head to where now you just like, man, fuck this bitch, man, fuck this hoe, man, and you ain't gonna do shit now because you want to pay her back, you want to punish her, you want to hurt her and shit like that, then all right, then what I'm saying, you're gonna be tested when y'all together and y'all start fucking around, and then you find out it's another nigga fucking her, and then you still stay true to you being a father. That's when you're gonna be tested, not when y'all together. It's when she start fucking some other dude, man. I'm not even going that deep with it. I'm just being real with you on that, right? You talking about what dudes want to pull back from their financial obligations because they ain't mad with you because you done moved on. I'm saying it's a yearly contract shit, and if the nigga don't want to oblige, you just put him on child support. That's all he really have to do is just pay child support. That's all you got to do. And then y'all end that shit. Y'all not together, and he just pays child support like I do with my child. I give her child support. This is what it is. Now, everything I'm saying, it does supposed to sound good. It just sound good. But yeah, it's just kind of like giving a vision. Like, all right, it's putting it on a piece of paper. Hey, man, we can go according to this plan right here. If it don't work, it don't have to work. But if it kind of work, let it work. We renew our contract every year, man. And we have plans for every year to do something different. And if we don't, we need to end the relationship and go our separate ways. I mean, if you never want to have a baby, Candy Cane, with this guy, and you really want a baby, y'all gotta part ways, though. That's what I'm saying. Not fucking overstaying your welcome and you trying to make shit work that's not gonna work. If he want a baby, if you want a baby, he don't want no baby, Candy Cane, that name should come up. If he's telling you he don't want no goddamn baby with you, dog, you cannot pull teeth and you cannot beg, dog. You have to part ways. So with these contracts, it got to be a little less emotions, dog. It got to be simply business. Nigga, if this nigga don't want to have a baby with your ass, if he don't want to try to get a house with you, if he's telling you, nah, I don't want, nah. If y'all both know these are things y'all need to have, and a motherfucker giving you any kind of pushback on that shit, you gotta part ways the next year. You go ahead and go through it this last couple of months. Like right now, we got about 7 more months to go, 7.5 more months to go, and then you just kind of go through it with the nigga now. January 1st, part ways. So you make sure you don't get pregnant. Let's say if you don't want no baby from him, you don't get pregnant, man. You make sure I don't want no baby from him. I'm good. I'm just trying to finish out this contract because I don't want no penalty. I don't want nothing like no bullshit. I don't want to get sued. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you have a clause. Like you I ain't saying you don't get sued for no shit like that. I'm just saying if it's just some shit to where you like, okay, I'm gonna fulfill my obligations of the contract, and I don't want no baby, I'm good. That means if you don't want no baby, Candy Cane, he gonna get out the contract next year. You can't be fucking them raw. You can't let them hit it raw. You can't let the nigga hit it raw, Candy Cane. You can't. I'm talking about the men cheering on the end of food stamps, public aid, and other services because they think it'll force women to need them again. Yeah, that's bullshit. Those men want the women who leave to suffer for leaving, right? I don't see a contract stopping. I got you on that. Man, I'm ready to get about this. You should have Bond to make this open. Man, listen, man, I'm about to pull you real fast and get your... Nah, man, you ain't gonna come off your number or nothing like that. Nah. What you wanna do? Come out to get about this motherfucker. I got to go inside and see if these people gonna try to load me up, man, because I want to get to Louisville tonight. I would like to. That's up to you, man, if you want to top it up, man. If you don't want to top it up, I'm good. I don't know if you on Instagram or whatnot, but I got some bullshit little pages. You know what I mean? It's a little, whatever the fuck, man, on Instagram. I be using these little, whatever. But that's up to you, though, man. You ain't got to. I'm just saying, man. I'm about to get up off this whole dog because the battery getting low and I got to get inside. So what's up? I'm a fucking back, man. Oh, shit. Same name on it. That's all right. I'm going to hit you up. It's going to be from a, like, it ain't going to say no rule or no shit like that on it, man. So it's going to be, so look forward. I'm like, hey, man, this rule. It's just like a, whatever the fuck, man. It's just a dummy page, man. All right? So look forward, man. I'm about to get off, man. All right?